Hi y'all, disclaimer, fair use act, education purpose use only. All rights, image, and music clip belong to their prospective owner, and we don't claim ownership. Welcome y'all to the Pay Y'all game, cause I got a whole lot. Now, when I told y'all all these stuff is connected, bro, I want to get into it quickly. You know what I'm talking about? All right, check this out, right? When I say I've been doing a lot of research, I realized that we all been brainwashed. I've been brainwashed like a mud. Y'all brainwashed too. But I'm kind of here to clean up all of this brainwashing. Now check this out. When it comes to the Kanika Jenkins case, right? Is my audio good, y'all? My audio good? Cause I got a different microphone now. And I wanted to make sure everything sounded proper, cause the other microphone I had, I ain't had it properly set up, and you know what I'm talking about. It kind of frustrating, you know. I got a stage mic over here. You know what I'm saying, that little stage mic I got, man. I had to stand up like I'm the Temptations in that joint and talk on the mic like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Hi y'all, happy birthday, belated birthday, Tara Boo. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Now check this out, right? I want to show y'all one particular video. And I just want to show y'all, man, this how Trey Gang. Now, this how Trey Gang was doing this shit. When it come to the Kanika Jigging case, right? All right, I gotta go to my like videos. And I want everybody to pay attention to this. Don't y'all know when Trey Gang was like, look, y'all, I'm starting to think Kanika would actually passed away months before September the 9th. Thumb me up, y'all ever recall that, right? That I said this out my own mouth, and I'm like, look, y'all know, and I was like, man, look, y'all know this might sound crazy and all this, but I'm really thinking the way the evidence going, and once I pay attention, wake up, go back to Selena Gomez, I was like, only way to solve her murder if it's actually a Harvison, right? Gotta go back to when she had her surgery. If I ask everybody when Selena had her surgery, you can Google it up right now. It's gonna be in the summertime. In the summertime, right? The way we was brainwashed, we thinking that, man, you know, if it do got something with Kanika, kidneys, and the Selena Gomez, the surgery gonna happen at least on the 9th, going on the 10th. And then 4 days later, she all on the news talking about, yeah, you know, I had just recently had a kidney transplant. I just want to tell the world. And once you find out and get the dates and the time on this, right? Now check this out. This is what I'm saying. When Trey Gang was like, look, we got to go back into Selena Gomez and see when she had her operation. They're gonna solve the kidney. You can't go to an operation and get a transplant in the summertime, and then months later down the line you got this person accused and you stealing this person's kidney and you already had the surgery. That don't match up at all. But it do match up. That's where all the stages come in, that with Kanika Jenkins, and when they were planning this for months, like Irene Voice, yeah, we been planning this for months. That's why you got a reenactment on the night. That's why you got a reenactment on the night. Cause check this out. Yeah, they made the announcement on the 14th, right? Never forget that. You know what I'm saying? If you look at that video when they made the announcement, she perfectly fine. You see what I'm saying? That ain't a person that looked like they just had surgery. You know what I'm talking about? Cause it been happening months before that. Now check this out, right? Let me show y'all this. Hold on, where that John at? right here. Now, keep this in mind when I tell everybody, like, look, you gotta pay attention to these people, cause they gonna tell, they gonna they gonna throw keywords out there like this. Check this out, why this? Check it out, gang.
In the Epstein files, Selena Gomez was actually mentioned in an email by Epstein. What? Sorry, you would have had fun. He has decided on Selena.
Look at the dates and look at the time. Look at the dates. Look at the time on the Jeffrey Epstein file. On the Jeffrey Epstein file. Now, I'm going to ask everybody a question right now. And I'm going to be like, when did Selena Gomez get a kidney transplant? Go on your phone right now. Just Google it. When Selena get a kidney transplant? When she get a kidney transplant? What date? Come back in my chat and drop that answer what Google told you. Watch this, y'all. Check this out. Look, look, look. This what they will be talking about in the Jeffrey Epstein file. Now this is in July 2017. This when they were talking about this. Ooh wee. Check this out, y'all.
Gomez. Now, this was a month before Selena Gomez had her almost fatal surgery. So a month.
Whoa, a month before that. So you got June, July, right? Irene said they've been planning this for how long now? Let's get this. Let's get it right, gang. When I told you all of this stuff, this one thing, if you tell a lie, they never included the times in the date. They gonna forget about the times and the dates. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna forget about the times and the dates. Cause once you go relive that moment, like, damn, what was the hot topic in June? You could actually time travel, go back on your computer, on your phone, and could be like, what the year 2017 was like, and look at all those conspiracy murders and missing people, right? Hold on, wait a minute. Irene Roberts, Kanika Jenkins. I need this jump when they said, yeah, they've been planning this for months. Hold on. Just listen to this.
You know Monique fan well anyway.
Yeah, I'm back.
We put her on our back.
I'm back.
So what I'm basically telling y'all, if Kanika died in June when they were doing the transplant of the Selena Gomez, won't it make sense when Irene say this keyword? We've been planning this for months. And won't it make sense if you go back to a video Miss Teresa dropped of Irene and Kanika all in the car with Bree Bree and them singing? And that was in March. Yeah. Tell me, do that make sense now? Miss Teresa, not so fast, Jack. I've been hip to the game. I just had a problem with this. Putting it all together, I try to fit this puzzle with that puzzle. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, it's the same topic, but this don't go with that narrative. This go with that. Oh, okay, I see it now. Check it out, right? And now you finna see the crooked side of Miss Teresa, cause Miss Teresa one that dropped all those videos, try to make it look like that. Yeah, these was her friends, and actually them her family members. And keep this in mind. Everybody know Mr. Reese and them is connected to the Gomez. Yeah, gang gang them. Didn't even know that gang gang them is related to Selena Gomez. They're gonna fly over everybody else. But they're gonna that's the number one receipt. Relations. You cannot get a kidney just from no anybody. If I need a kidney right now, you know what I'm saying, I can walk out my door, bro, and nobody in my hood is a match. You gotta have a match of a bloodline. Check this out, right? Hold on. Let's listen to this key word.
Because you want the Monifa stats. Y'all got me fucked up. First of all,
Yup.
Sierra time asked them, if it wasn't for me, Kanika be here. It won't be here. She'll still be here. Bitch, if it wasn't for Monifa, she'll still be
Yup.
here. Because
Propaganda.
all my friends, 10 toes, if any of them drunk, I'm drunk.
So all what she was doing is just trying to make it look like it's beef with Monifa. They left out the room, but they was all a part of it, right? They was all a part of it. So this just bullshit that just feed to us like, yeah, Monifa left her out the room and shit. Irene really finna tell it. Really though? Fuck me up. Cause I'm like, oh yeah, cause guess when this interview, guess when they dropped this line? Days before MTV released their documentary. Yeah, buddy. So they let you know Irene was on it, Monifa was on it. So they try to make they really market MTV to make it look like, oh yeah, they telling on each other now. Yeah, we really finna get the truth, but it's all a part of that propaganda. You know what I'm talking about? Yep, get everybody excited. Just to tell you some more lies, you know what I'm talking about? And some more conspiracy theories. Oh yeah. Check it out, gang.
Open them off. Right then and there, I'm not waiting. Fuck you talking about. Then, on top of that, I'm not leaving my friend unattended drunk. No way, no how, no form of fashion. No way, no how, no form of fashion. Fuck you talking about. And then you on this bitch cloud chasing Mo.
All scripted.
Stay talking about some they saying your name. Bitch, they ain't saying your name. They saying my name. My name being dragged in the dirt.
So you already know they already talked way before they even dropped the line. Got to rehearse like, look, we're gonna make it. Look, we need to blame you, Monique, so everybody, so the blame can stick on you, so we could throw Mr. Reese, so we could throw Mr. Reese's narrative out the door that she ain't got nothing to do with it. She gonna be the grieving mother. We need you to take the blame for this. You know what I'm saying? That's what the world gonna think and make you the guilty part about it. And we the one gonna be like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? What happened to her? We just know she came with you, Monifa. That's a narrative. And all of it was made up. Made up. Made up. All that walking in the hallway, made up. Surveillance footage. You got family member on the footage perpetrating this girl, all a lie, just to match they lies. And check this out. If you really want to know why all of this shit happened, we would have never heard about the Kanika Jenkins case if they didn't give me Teresa that $30,000. Mitchell, check this out. This what I discovered. And this was somebody that led me in the right direction and said this here. Hey, Trey Gang, look at it like this here. When they sacrificed Kanika, they thought they were finna get some big lump sum of money until they was tricked. Like, okay, like, yeah, look, I'm gonna give you $1 million. Oh yeah, cool, I'm gonna give you $1 million. And we do this, and once you do it, and them folk gave you $30,000, you like, hold on, what the fuck? 30,000? And they like take it or leave it type shit. And guess what that person did? expose it with the cell phone footage. They already had video of Irene and all of this. Had that video and released it on September the 9th so Mitch Reese could go to the law firm and hired accidental lawyers. Cold game. And that's why we heard of the Kanika Jigging case, because they would have gave Mr. Reese $1 million, you know, like they said, what they agreed to. We'd never heard of Kanika Jigging. It would have been up under the rug. We would never heard of none of this. All because of 30, because guess what they did? They paid every, now, well, I don't know if it was everybody, but they would say the majority of the people that's on the video doing live and shit like TY, you know, everybody in the room got paid $30,000. Everybody else was cool with the 30,000. Wow, not Mr. Reeser. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. And that ain't even the first pull, the lick that she pulled. According to my investigation. Check this out. Let's get back to the Selena Gomez, because I'm getting carried away because there's so much receipts and truth to the case. I just want to spread the truth so you can recognize a lie when you see it. You see what I'm saying? Now, if Selena Gomez had surgery in June, July, August, that's 3 months, right? June, July, August. Then you finna get September. So boom, how many weeks you need to heal from kidneys? They said at least 6 weeks after surgery, right? So June, that's gonna be in the middle of July. Going on August. Guess what happened in August? You get a Selena Gomez fetish. Not the fetish, John, but you know that song that she all in the kitchen, in the freezer, you know what I'm saying, and all this old stuff. You ain't see no kidney scars, did it? They kept that lady covered up. That video was all. I bet you that video was shot before the surgery. It was shot before the surgery. Look, check this out.
I'm the motherfucker in the middle of this shit because of you. Fuck you talking about, bitch. You on here steady clout chasing. Ain't shit wrong with you, bitch. You want the clout. That's what you want. That's what you looking for. The clout. Ain't shit happened to you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Your name ain't been dragged in the dirt. None of that. It's me. Bitch, steady on here talking to me. If it wasn't for me, Kanika still be here. Bitch, you left her drunk in the hallway by herself unattended, a fake ass friend. That's what you did. You left her unattended, and remind you, you told me out your own mouth, Monifa. Yeah, Kanika gone. Where she go? I tell your ass, go look for her. How did you lose her? That was within 2 seconds. Within 2 seconds, did you go back? No. You stayed and party. Fuck you talking about. You got me fucked up. I'm not finna keep hushing up for you bitches. Neither one of y'all. You and Maya left her. But I ain't you. It's you right now. It's about you right now, Monifa. It's all about you right now. Fuck you talking about since you going making statuses. And Tiara, I will beat your ass. I will beat the fuck out you. I don't want to talk to you, period. Ain't nothing to talk about.
And the cold part about it, when she started shooting out to people that's in the chat, she's shooting out Miss Teresa family, saying what she finna do who.
And I try to get them to come back with me to the party, to go to the hotel to come search. Did neither one of them bitches come? No. Fuck you talking about I went to the hotel by my motherfucking self and go help and look for my friend. Did y'all do it? No, y'all stayed back to mess with me. I'm laughing at her. I'm laughing at the fact that you, Tiara, I'm laughing at you because you started yelling what you gonna do and ain't did shit. My window wide open and you ain't touching busting boo with your face.
See that? That's what I'm talking about. Once you find out who she was talking to and making threats, that's Miss Teresa family member. That's all they family members. So what it gonna look like? They beefing like a motherfucker. We over here like, yes. You see what I'm saying, bruh? That's just like if you had a family setup, you finna have all families creating a false narrative, act like they don't know each other, act like they just know everybody from the block, like type shit, and to give us a propaganda, because you know they're dealing with black folks, so you know when the real higher elites come in, that make it look like this, make it look like that, boom, yeah, yeah. Look what it sounds like now. Damn near 10 years later, once you find out the truth.
Fake tough ass. Bitch, you ain't like that. You got me fucked up. That's what I was laughing at. You. That's where the laughing part come at. You. And I'm gonna laugh at you again. Next time I'm knocking your ass out. Fuck you, time out. Fuck, bitch. It's that when I see you, cause I don't trust you. You hang with her enemies. Fuck you, time out. She don't like them people, but you hang with them. Yeah, did you tell me you said fucked her? She grown? All that? No.
And all family members. All family members. That's crazy. Man, you don't peep the game now that you realize Irene family with Miss Teresa. Watch this. Have you noticed not TY, anybody that was in the room that night that we got cell phone footage of never gave their condolences to Miss Teresa? I'm sorry, Miss Teresa, about your daughter. Never. Have you not now one of them you will see Miss Teresa in the picture? Like none of that. That don't concern you. You see what I'm saying? And they family though. They family. You got caught and exposed the whole plot when these people tell y'all start a fake beef so you could keep the narrative going. Keep this in mind. We still waiting on her to say that key word. We've been planning this for months because we're going to go back to the Jeffrey Epstein file right here.
In the Epstein files,
Yeah,
Selena
Epstein
Gomez
file.
was actually mentioned in an email by Epstein.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sure
you would have
do.
had fun. He has decided on Selena Gomez. Now, this was a month before Selena Gomez had her almost fatal surgery. So a month before Epstein was emailing this. Theory is she did. So the theory goes, Selena
What, the
Epstein
theory
was
go, what?
emailing this. Theory is she did. So the
Whoa! What was the theory? One more time.
month before Epstein was emailing this. Theory is she did.
All right. I hope that ring a bell. Let's take it a little more farther.
So the theory goes, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
They actually had a kid.
Oh, this kind of makes sense now.
And guess who people speculated is right now?
Wait, hold on. I don't know.
Kourtney Kardashian's son, the one that looks like Justin.
And you know what? Once you read the Jeffrey Epstein file, check this out. You want to know what's the most crazy part about it? If you read the Jeffrey Epstein file, these motherfuckers is in advance. Cause look, you know what Jeffrey Epstein looked like, right? See that? That's Jeffrey Epstein. If I show y'all Trey Gang doing research, and I'm telling y'all, I'm like, look, y'all, I'm on a whole nother level with this research shit. And the shit that I'm finna tell y'all, this gonna shake up the whole goddamn internet, bro. And this shit gonna make me a target cause of this shit. You see this? Guess who Jeffrey Epstein related to? Watch this. You wanna see some cold shit here? This some cold shit here, bro. Get ready for this. You want a real receipt? Man, look. Check this out. We just not heard of Jeffrey Epstein. This dude is just really new to us. And once he was introduced to us. Look at his background. Like, what the fuck? And then once you go to the file, what that man said, I want my DNA all over the world in every race. That's what the man said in it. They said they clone Hollywood kids. Man, them folks said, check this out. They clone Hollywood kids. Don't you know half of the Hollywood elites clone their own bodies? Call 1.2 mil. Don't you know elites known for cloning their own dog? Like, yeah, I miss Butch, clone Butch, and they gonna clone Butch. Don't you know these people actually created a human named Eve that produced it, clone babies? You didn't know that, right? Now, this what y'all didn't know. Watch this. With that being said, I did so much in the research. I'm like, damn, if that the case, I understand why Hollywood want to lighten the race. Tell me if y'all understand when Hollywood got exposed, talking about, yeah, Hollywood want the black actors to breed with these white women, and it's just all about lighting the race up. That's why you see a lot of white women, but the white, check this out, bro. This shit so crazy. This Jeffrey Epstein. I'm finna blow y'all mind. Man, I'm finna blow y'all mind right now. Guess who Jeffrey Epstein look like and related to? Hold on. Hold up. There go John Travolta, right? That's John Travolta, right? Why did? If you go to John Travolta, wait a minute. John Travolta. Oh! Got him. Got him. Told y'all, bro, this shit crazy, bro. This shit so real that I can't even believe it. Like, okay, no wonder why John Travolta and Jeffrey Epstein. That's T alone right there. T alone, man. Them folk been cloning. Look, them folk been cloning this shit, bro. Don't you know what the crazy part about it? No wonder why he an actor. No wonder why he running the whole fucking world, including Hollywood and actors. Oh yeah, you don't think I know about the clone kids in Hollywood? I got it on my playlist. I got it on my playlist, bro. Check this out. Don't you remember all those child stars that was in the 90s that you never heard again? Like, damn, I want to know what happened to them. It's a lot of child stars everybody forgot because they were cloned. They just didn't live long. Yeah, Britney Spears in the file. Look, check this out. This is what the file said about Jeffrey Epstein. Check this out. If you want to really know about cloning, this is why you got John Travolta. Just look at it. How many people you gonna? Man, this is the most bizarre. Hold on. You want to know what's the crazy part about it? Check this out. Let me go to the president. This is what I want to show y'all. I'm finna show y'all how this bloodline run real deep. See what George Washington look like? Right? Look what George Washington look like. Let's go down. Boom. See that? Similar. Just similar, right? Check it out. Why did? Check this out. Keep scrolling. Boom. You see that? Don't John Adam look like Thomas Jefferson? Hold on, wait a minute, check it out. White did nose, lips, and everything, just different hair. Bam! You see how he looked just like this president, James Madison. Then look, boom. Once you go, damn, look how they looking alike. Different noses, cause you know what I'm talking about. You're gonna have a little offspring in there. Then boom, watch this. Check this out. Watch this. Ooh, look, Andrew Jackson. Hmm. Makes sense to me. Hmm. Look, watch this. Check it out. Look. They damn near look the same, but different hairstyle. Just different ages. Look, check this out. Look, look. Look at this. Motherfucker look like twins. Look. Boom and boom. You can look at him and go back up to him. To him. Then look, boom. You see this shit? Look at this. I didn't even know it worked like that. Then look, boom, once you go down, look at all the presidents. Don't they look like each other coming after each other? This the only one. Abraham Lincoln. You could tell he got that bronze skin. He got that bronze glowing. That's why they got him on the penny. Hold on, watch this. Check this out. I learned this by doing research. This shit can't even be debunked. Cause all I'm just showing you that it's just a bunch of royal families kept it in the families. Look. Look at him. Don't he even look like Abraham Lincoln? And then look what come after Abraham Lincoln, then him. All of them the same. Go after him, all of them the same. Then watch it. They were like, look, you got to cut that beard off. Cause we getting into a time we can't have no more president with a mustache or a beard. They gotta be naked face. Watch this. Check this out. See that? You see how the beard? Now you don't want your president now. That beard gonna give it away. It's gonna show your heritage. And then look, don't he look just like him? I told y'all. Look how this shit look. Boom. Boy, ain't this crazy? Look, go down. Bam. Go down. Look at this. It's all a scam. It's then when you go to check this out. Once you go to him, y'all want to know he look like? Let's go to what's. Check this out. This the crazy part about it. Once you understand what's really going on in this world, you finna be like, oh my God. Then look, check this out. Cut the beard off. And they was like, do we need to cut our mustache? Like, yeah. Sooner or later, you're going to need to cut that mustache off. But once you cut that mustache and be naked face, look, watch this. Got Roosevelt, right? Boom. Then look. See how him and Roosevelt look just the same. Like everybody like it's a twin after the president. Watch this. No more beards and mustache. Cut it off. Look. See how they all looking alike now? Woodrow Wilson. You got Warren G. Harding. You got Calvin Coolidge. You know what I'm talking about? You got who? Herbert Hoover. Let me find out that he related to who? J. A. Hoover, goddamn it. Look, this shit crazy. Oh man, Roosevelt, look, watch this. No more birds, no more mustache. No more birds, no more mustache. This is why they look, boom, check it out. Look. Now this finna get crazy. They related. See this? Look. They all relate. Look how Jimmy Carter look just like Ronald Reagan, bro. I didn't even know this shit. I didn't know it run that deep in her. All right, hold up. Keep it going. Bill Clinton, George Bush, hold on. Even Obama or Barama related to George Bush. They related. Man, look how Joe Biden look just like Donald Trump. Watch this, y'all.
No, you didn't. That's your friend. That's your best friend. You so hurt, but you hanging with enemies. I don't give a fuck. It ain't my bitch, but I'll never talk to them people. You hanging with them people. You living with them people. I'm confused about you, baby. You got me fucked up. Fuck you talking about my loyalty lays with my friends.
You the same person telling Bree don't call her mama.
Yeah, come out and don't call her mama, all that. Y'all trying to point the fingers at me. Got me fucked up. I'm 10 toes behind 20, 1,000 behind Kanika. You got me fucked up. You tweaking. Fuck you talking about who? Mariah. She knew Kanika ain't like Mariah, but she hanging with her. That's who. You know who, because you coming. Then
They took her. Monisha took her off to being drunk. She was laying on me. They get crazy, we get wild.
Yeah, motherfucker know how I get. Ain't no motherfucker talk crazy yet.
Ain't nobody gonna play with nobody.
So, anyways, back to the party. We now she told me she finna get the phone. We watch bam. 2, not even 2. I want to say 30 seconds later, Monifa came in my face. Kanika missing. I looked at her ass. How the fuck is a grown lady missing? Go fucking find her.
Lying like a motherfucker.
Did she go do it? No.
All this shit made up.
Party, the Lil Wayne saying, Lil Wayne song came on.
Yup.
Everybody turned up to that bitch. Then Shakara said,
your sister, they related to J Money.
I didn't come to the party with her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, everybody.
Right or wrong, am I right or wrong? You making sure your car's safe. That's my friend. I made
your
sure
family,
she's safe in the party. But
your
outside
cousin.
the party, I'm not understanding how I'm gonna make sure she's safe if she leaving with the people she
and
came
you related
with.
to Kanika.
I can't. I'm making sure me and my people safe. I made sure she was safe until she searched out the doors.
Search out the doors.
On Monique for them.
What you mean search out the doors?
Then
they took her. Monisha took her off to being drunk.
They took her.
She was laying on me.
She was laying on me.
She said, "Come on, you lose sleep."
Come on, then.
Ron, reason why I'm talking because the Monifa just delete the status. Go make the status come out some MTV status saying my name.
What? Here we go.
Ain't no been your name not being said. Period. It's
how you know?
Dropped to the light. Y'all ain't got.
MTV did not came out with a documentary yet. They just announced it. Whoa. Check this out. Why this?
Walk my shoes. Y'all ain't gotta. When the next motherfucker walk up to y'all, is you Iran? You gotta worry about if they finna kill you or is they trying to see is it you? Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. I do.
No, you don't.
Then you on this bitch talking. Tiara, tell that so if I wasn't she was trying to come to my lame ass party, she'll still be here. Monifa was invited. First of all.
Lying on Monifa.
As long as your friend, that's what we saying.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody. And first of all, if my friend drunk and she sleep in the party, we're finna go.
Monifa the same. Let's
we're finna go.
Lying like a motherfucker.
We finna go.
Kanika on the stairs in front of her house.
The whole party
Why
but she didn't make it seem as if it was real. That she was missing. Fuck that. You still partying with us. And then after you say, Kanika missing, then Shakara say, Irene, Kanika really not up in here.
I looked around.
This
Look
damn
around.
now 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
2 hours later.
2
I'm
hours later.
confused.
All that
I
shit
ain't trying
made
to hear
up.
shit. Nobody saying.
All that shit made up, bro.
I'm not trying to hear shit nobody saying. And I ain't even pointing no fingers at Monifa. Because I'm tired of everybody. I'm just tired. Y'all don't understand. I'm motherfucking tired.
Who raised her?
I'm
That
motherfucking tired.
probably what put Monique ass on blast because she got scared because she was thinking about how the public gonna be on her ass. But they letting her know, like, bitch, you can handle that pressure, ho. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. You ain't like you gonna get locked up, you know. Let them folk think that shit, you know what I'm saying? What you scared, bitch? We gonna really get your ass. You keep, you know what I'm talking about. If you keep talking about you ready to talk, we'll do your ass in, you dig? Check it out, Ryan. Look, hold on. All this shit gang, bro. All this shit to make Miss Teresa look innocent, she don't know. They planned this shit months. Kanika died in June. You ain't got to believe me. At least you heard the truth. She died in June, and they reenactment on September the 9th. Cause Miss Teresa didn't get all her motherfucking money, and she had to sue these people. And had to go through the devil to sue them, and still fucked her over. Crazy game, man, this world.
Tired. That's all. I'm motherfucking tired. Then her and her other people started telling me some.
That's all I just want to hear her just say, we've been playing this shit for months, and I'm through talking about this bitch here.
Me. How the fuck is it me? If I came with my 4 people, me, Tyler, Shakara, and Ernisha, and she came with Monifa, you wasn't invited. On my son, you know you wasn't invited because she asked me and I told you no. You was right there when I said no. I told you no. No, you cannot come. I was not fucking with you at the time. So don't act like I was fucking with you because I wasn't. You can vouch on my son. I said, no, you cannot come to my party.
You was ready to
fuck you come out. Then I played the sicko song. I'm finna turn this off that shit off. I play sicko Maserati and Lil Durk. She turn this
I ain't gonna lie now. Don't nobody call nobody be like, hey man, can I come to your party? Is it cool I can come to your party and stuff? I know we ain't getting along, but my friend's showing up. Nobody don't do that.
turn this motherfucking weak ass op ass shit off. Y'all got this. Right, this was my plan to leave her sleep so she could, cause Bri was gone. So I said, leave her right there. I said, leave her right there sleep because Bri gone. So who the fuck gonna drive y'all home? That's not safe to drive drunk. She was asleep. Monifa wanted to go because I played the up-ass song, I guess. Whatever the fuck the case may be, they wanted to go. But
the lamp, bro. You know she was drunk. So all that they trying to say she ain't drunk and she only had a cup. Monifa,
wake up a drunk
trash
person and take them out the room.
Monifa saying she only had a cup. How she only had a cup and she was stumbling? She was stumbling out the room.
and then for a motherfucker to be saying at the end, I left the hotel. On my son, I stayed in the hotel room and sat there for hours. I swear to God, for hours to 6 o'clock to make sure she come back and knock on the door. She never came. Everybody left. So I left. Everybody. I inboxed Monique. Still got the inbox to this day. Did y'all find her?
Do y'all see
Fuck. No response. Fuck up out of here.
That's how we knew to come back up to the hotel.
I said Kanika didn't fuck with you, Mariah. So why is she hanging with you? And she know this. She know this for a fact.
Y'all, Mariah.
And you know this for a fact. You know that you was messing with Rico. You was messing with Rico and y'all both messing with Rico, so y'all ain't fuck with each other. So the loyalty runs with your friend. I'm not trying to hear all that. Y'all wasn't into it, all that. She ain't got no business with you, period. Monifa knew what the fuck was going on. Just like when Mook was finna fight you, Kanika was out there finna help. And Monifa said she finna stab motherfuckers. What? The loyalty runs with my friend. I ain't saying I'm into it with y'all, but I never fuck with y'all because she didn't. Why the fuck? I'm confused.
It said, nah, motherfucker was.
I don't know. I can't tell y'all how the fuck did she run off and she was in the hallway. I wasn't with them. That's why I'm saying I don't know how the point the finger got to me and all this. I just don't know because I don't know.
You know how it got to you. Maya Monique from 113th line said that you left Kanika when they ass left her. And
yeah,
that's how the thing got on you.
Why
Because all
y'all
these
go in
people,
there
they went with that. They said that.
It ain't take two of y'all.
They left her. It ain't take two for one.
It took one person.
Y'all don't even know where y'all left her at the hallway or the lobby. Which one is it? Make y'all story up. Y'all can't even stick with the right story. Y'all ran.
Y'all get out of the lobby if you come right back in, right after you left out. Right you to say.
You don't leave me.
I can't tell y'all shit. I'm telling y'all I don't know. I'm honestly telling y'all I don't know. All the fuck I did was have a party with my friend. She the one actually on my son. I was not finna have this party. She ring. It's your birthday. Everybody who ever know me know I get high and ride around all night till the sun roll up. That's what the fuck I was finna do. She ring. Don't do it because you do that all the time. It's your 21st birthday. You might as well have a party. You might as well. I had the fucking party. She asked me, can Monifa come? No, I never knew shit about no movie theater. None of that was mentioned to me because we've been planning this shit for months. Months ago. Months. This shit been happening. Been.
And you know she called because she the one went to go get the speaker.
And it don't matter who wrote Mariah. You out there trying to take off for Monifa because she your friend. I don't give no fuck what you talking about. You sound stupid. She right. It don't matter. It don't matter who wrote who. It don't matter at all. You supposed to make sure your friend's safe, and that's what the fuck I did till she left the room with the people she was going with. She was supposed to handle that after that. Cause they was gone. I was told they was going home. And that's what the fuck was supposed to happen. She was supposed to go home. I made my part, that was it.
Y'all came with each other, y'all supposed to left with each other, but y'all left just two of y'all instead of the three of y'all. Stop that. And y'all sound dumb. Why would a whole group, if it's already 50 motherfuckers going through the hotel to go search and go look for her, why would
Told y'all months ago. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear. That's finna confirm everything what Trey Gang said. Did they just confirm everything what Trey Gang tried to figure out? You said what now? You been planning this months? Months. So you mean tell me, you want the world to believe I've been planning my birthday party for months, me and Kanika, and this all y'all came with. Let's throw it at the Crown Plaza, bitch, and bring the whole hood in. No. Really? They done sold us this fake ass narrative to make Monifa look like she left her in the hallway. Hotel footage gonna show a reenactment of a person depicting Kanika at a time frame at 2 something in the morning. Bro. Hold on. The Jeffrey Epstein said this.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, that's actually Justin and Selena's kid. And what happened actually, because Justin and Selena had a kid together, the Illuminati wanted them to the kid, but Selena did not want to do that. She said sacrifice me instead. Theory was she sacrificed herself, she died. And what we see now is a clone of Selena.
Oh my, that's mod.
So Justin Bieber, even in his music, he actually had some lyrics that correlate. Can't even see that. Selena sees the clone Selena. Yo, that's not her. Obviously, this is like a just theory. Yeah.
And think about their relationship in the beginning. If you think about their relationship in the beginning, bro, when you read those files, you're gonna be like, man, I won't even be surprised they did had a child and took the goddamn child. As I'm concerned, there's evidence of that. It's actually evidence. All of this shit was going on when you look at Selena, just look when they was together. Go back to the Epstein file. You finna see like that. That's where P. Diddy got it from. Guess who influenced P. Diddy with this baby oil? I'm talking about that goddamn baby. Who you think he got it from? Jeffrey Epstein? Yeah, get you some baby oil, get you some baby oil, warm the baby oil up, and to make get all the kid rappers. Who you got? I got Mary J. Blige. Yeah, get her full of that dope, cause I remember Mary J. Blige. If you a real Mary J. Blige, when Mary J. Blige had those sunglasses on, those lows on, she full of that dope, bro. She told the world like, yeah, I was sprung on the powder. I was fucking with Jodeci at the time. That man was beating my ass. Who she was fucking with, KC at that time. And guess who all they was up on the P Diddy at the time. Did you finally realize in the 90s, guess who ran hip hop in the 90s? The East Coast. P Diddy now. All on the East Coast, bruh. We were forced to listen to those jigaboo ass music. Man, that goddamn P. Diddy, Brian was never a fan of P. Diddy because I'm like, damn, why they call that man Puffy? Like, Puffy what? Shit, what type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? And then you all on a video, I'm like, man, you guys, you wearing lip gloss. Like, where I come from, niggas don't wear lip gloss. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared about a nigga wearing chapstick. Man, if I see a nigga, man, with a pull out a chapstick, like, yeah, my lips dry. Where I come from, we lick them motherfuckers. Yeah, man, I ain't finna go in no aisle for like, yeah, y'all got some chapsticks? Yeah, I'm tired of the original flavor. Y'all ain't got no cherry pop in this joint. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you asking for flavors. Now you want your lips to taste like cherry, pineapples, you know what I'm talking about? Man, no, bro. Yeah, you got peach flavor. Y'all ain't got no peach. No, man. What all y'all got, man? We just got vanilla. Nah, I don't like vanilla, goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? Give me some, no chocolate? Nah, no chocolate. Damn. Fuck that shit. Let me get that motherfucking, you know what I'm talking about? Give me the regular flavor. And then just imagine he popped the seal off that motherfucker, jump in that car, do just like a thoughter do. You know what I'm saying? You know how like a female, you know how y'all female get y'all lipstick and put it on your lips, and then you rub your lips together and do this shit here. Yeah, I bet that nigga did that in the car. Yep. Looking in the goddamn rear view mirror, talking about, yeah, these bitches ain't ashy no more. And next thing you know, you like, damn, man, why your lips so greasy? Like, shit. Whole ass ashy, but your lip greased up. Like, what you finna do? I'm just saying. But, man, let's get those lights up, y'all. Can we at least get to close to a Honda? Can we get to close to a Honda? Cause I'm proving all this shit connected, right? So now look at this. Is this true, y'all? Is this true? Cause this is a Jeffrey Epstein file. Just look at it like this here. All this in the Jeffrey Epstein file. It ain't no more conspiracy. It actually happened. And go back to the time frame. It gonna make sense.
The Epstein files, Selena Gomez was actually mentioned in an email by Epstein. What? Sorry,
What day?
He would have had fun. He has decided on Selena Gomez. Now, this was a month before Selena Gomez had her almost fatal surgery. So a month before, Epstein was emailing this. Theory is she did. So the theory goes, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. Yeah. They actually had a kid. Oh, this kind of.
I wouldn't even be surprised. I believe Hollywood would do that, because why you see so many actors get together? It's like once you become famous, you would date another hot actor that everybody be like, oh yeah, you know. And then what if they have a baby and Hollywood take that baby, bro? You know what I'm saying? Be like, look, y'all still young and shit. This last thing y'all needed a child, but they encourage them to have a child, to take the child, and they could be one. Cause I always wanted to know why Justin Bieber and his other girlfriend, they always be crying like, You know what I'm saying? Like Justin, when that P. Diddy shit came out about Justin Bieber getting abused, and you know what I'm saying? Then we see a video image and we catching on like, damn, that's why P. Diddy was hard on Justin Bieber. Cause look at the type of shit that this man got this man doing, bro. If you got control of these people, like you know these kids gonna be sexually active, bro. And once you sexually active, bro, you mean you know what I'm saying, man, you producing. I mean, you producing, man. You can hit a chick one time, get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you hitting the grown bra like you can buzz, bang, bang, keep like that. You ain't pregnant. Nah, I ain't pregnant. You know what I'm about. And then she find out, damn, I'm pregnant. This what they want. Look, y'all two have a baby, and boom. And the reason for them to have a baby so they can raise that baby. And the bruise that baby look like they favorite celebrity. Like, yeah, just say like, yeah, I want me a Selena Gomez. I didn't even know millionaires can request this. This gonna sound crazy, but it's in the Jeffrey Epstein file. If you is a millionaire and you an elite, let's just say, who is your favorite crush in the music game? For the females and the males, right? Look at it like this. Your favorite crush, you got the elites. They favorite crush too. We fantasize like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj, I like Nicki, you know what I'm saying? I like Carla B, you know what I'm saying? I like me some goddamn, Tyra Bank, all this shit, right? But these elites can be like, yeah, give me a sample of your blood. Boom, we could clone a baby. Cause a baby ain't finna grow like the average human. They'll grow quickly, like, you know what I'm saying about? Some of them just stay as a baby, like, and they just wanna have fantasy with their favorite child. If you're gonna bruise these two, then have a child, then you can clone that child to have your personal pet. And I'm like, man, these people really doing this stuff, bro. You see what I'm saying? Look.
That makes sense now.
And guess who the people speculated is right now?
Wait, hold on. I don't know.
Kourtney Kardashian's son, the one that looks like Justin. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, that's actually Justin and Selena's kid. And what
Look, and then check this out. This the cold part about it. If you start looking at the kids, you'll be like, oh my God. Trey Gang, I can see what you actually saying now. Cause check this out. If you go, everybody know what Jeffrey Epstein looked like, right? All right. Check this out. Guess who kids Jeffrey Epstein? Guess who Jeffrey Epstein kids here? Right here. The Allen boys. The Allen boys. Check them out. Watch this. Hold on. I need to go right here. Boom. Right there. Hold up. Man, this shit got to be the most crazy shit ever. Man, this got to be the most crazy shit ever, bruh. When I tell y'all, bruh, these people on some demon time. I don't think y'all gonna comprehend this shit, bruh. And check this out. This one thing I discovered. This man done broke all the seals in the Bible. If you say, I believe in the Bible, read Revelation again. Guess who working in this man? And this just the first phrase. Look, you want to know what's really crazy? Once you did look, keep this in mind. You got John Travolta over here. You got John Travolta over here. Look what boy, look at this shit. That's why they so fucking rich. Cause look, them his kids, and watch this. Hold on. This the crazy part about it. Hold up. Let me do it like this. P Diddy. All right, this P Diddy. I'm gonna show y'all how long they been doing this shit, bro. I'm gonna go to P Diddy. Hold on. And I want to go.
Y'all leave the room. Why did she come back to the room? Right. Nobody's in the room. We did, right? Split it up.
Kanai Consent. And that's his name? Hold on. Can't Kanai. Can't Kanai. Oh, that ain't his name. Hold on. What's that dude name, y'all? Kanai Consent, some shit. Yeah, right here. Hold up. Check this out, y'all. Watch this. Check this out. Look, look, look. Once you read those Jeffrey Epstein files again, look, this shit crazy. When they say they gonna take over the world, this how they gonna take over the world, bruh. This how they finna take over the world because of this. Well, P did it right here, right here. I gotta go, girl. Hold on, bro. I'm trying to P did it. What P did it right here? Yeah, I need that right there. Oh man, they ain't gonna let me do it. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. Look at this shit. Man, these folks finna stop playing with me on this shit, bro. Now, why I'm freezing up? Hold on, man. Come on now. Unfreeze me. Oh, now they want to pause it at the good part. Y'all see this? Now y'all see how I'm froze up now? I told y'all, bro, this shit crazy, bro. I really broke through the code. Like, I'm like, damn. I read the Bible. The Bible told me about the signs, the wonders when Jesus coming. You can't say you a Christian and a follower of Jesus without knowing the signs. And he told you, look out for these signs. And once you see these signs, just let you know I ain't far behind. Man, that was a more powerful message when he said those words, bruh. And then look, and these are the last days. Check this out. If my shit unfreeze, please unfreeze. I'm froze up, gang. Look. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Check this out. Hold up. Let's get to it. Right here. Here we go. Take that out there. You know what I'm saying? Go right here. Bam. Lock it in. Mute this. And blow his picture up. Look at this shit. Man, you mean to tell me, bro, them folk were like, yeah, we gonna make out, baby, we gonna run the world. They just say like, hey, we don't need to hunt talent no more. we'll have our kids running this shit. So they're gonna have their kids running this shit, bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? They ain't gonna need us no more. Look at this shit. And then once you'll be like, oh. Then look. Oh, look, then check this out. Check this out, bro. They gonna show you Lotto bad bra. Look, all of them oiled up. Look, long hair, blonde. Check this out. Lighten the skin race. Cause guess what I figured out? This what I figured out, bro. If you look at their hair color, look at their hair color. That's what they like. Yeah, we like them long, straight hair jumps. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we know that too. So we gonna breed. You know, this when you go to every, you are never gonna see a blank news anchor with braids in her head. Hold on, this shit crazy. Look, this shit so crazy. When the Jeffrey Epstein say, "I want my DNA in every race in the world." Look, crazy shit, bro. Man, you want to know what else mind blowing? All right, look at Lotto, right? Man, Lotto fine than a motherfucker, bro. Her sister fine. Lotto fuck with what's that dude name? 21 Savage. 21 Savage from British. He an immigrant, bro. That's something to think about. Before Donald Trump put ice on the ground and shit, guess who got busted first? 21 sad when he got locked up or some shit. They're like, yeah, you know, they deporting him. Like, what? Yeah, he ain't even black. Like, what? He ain't black. Like, yeah, that nigga British. British? Like, what the hell? And then just look at it. This how I want the world to look at it, like Jeffrey Epstein. Hey, we want to have sex with light skinned women. Light skin lead back to white women. You know what I'm saying? They don't want them dark chocolate, like, you know what I'm talking about? You'll never see a rapper elite would date a black woman natural, you know, like natural hair, you know, none of that. You'll never see none of that. None of that, right? And this P. Diddy's son. Check this out. The crazy shit about it. Jay-Z. Look at Jay-Z. All right. Jay-Z son. I didn't say shit about a song. You know what I meant. Son, goddammit. Play with me. Him. That boy legit like Jay-Z. Man, that boy legit like Jay-Z, bro. Ain't no nigga finna be like, check this out, man. If that man was clout chasing, bro, man, Jay-Z got the power. Like, man, I don't know that man. Look, man, I got money, man. Get that DNA test and stop trying to ruin my Man, look at that man. That man want to know his daddy, bro. That man know you his daddy, bro. Like, damn, you know, like pops, like shit. Like, you know, I understand, like, you want and everything. You know, I don't want the fame. I just want my daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm looking at it. You see what I'm saying? That shit so crazy to me. Cause look, I'm finna blow everybody mind right now. Check this out. Obama daughters. You wanna know what's the crazy shit about it? Look at this image. Y'all see this image? Especially her. Watch this. Angelina. What's that lady name? Right here. Watch this, y'all.
I didn't think shingles would make me miss days of work.
Ooh, we watch this. I'm finna blow everybody mind with this one, right? Hold on. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Damn. Where I'm finna get at with this shit. Remember in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Check this out. This her adopted child. Don't she look just like Obama child? Hmm. See, guess what I learned? Man, these folks so cold, bro. You can fact check all of this shit. Look, if you go back to when she adopted her, if you got the Jeffrey Epstein, got all these goddamn missing kids, and the first thing Hollywood do was like, hey, I'd adopt me a Kenya baby. Oh yeah, she from Kenya. She related to Obama. They related to Obama, bruh. Hold on, watch this shit. Guess who she related to? I got an audio right now. Listen to this audio, y'all. Listen to this audio. Hold on.
11 celebrities who are related to U.S. presidents. Brad Pitt is ninth cousins with former President Barack Obama. Brad Pitt and the 44th POTUS are linked through Edwin Hickman, a shared ancestor who died in Virginia in 1769, making them ninth cousins. After the link was discovered by the New England Historic Genealogical Society in 2008, Obama was asked about it during an interview on The View. I guess we're ninth cousins, something removed or something, he said of Pitt as per Access Online. I think he got the better-looking side of the gene pool. While Pitt called himself an Obama supporter, no question, in a 2012 Hollywood Reporter interview, not everyone in the family is such a fan. That same year, the actor's mother, Jane Pitt, slammed President Obama and same-sex marriage through an op-ed in a local newspaper. Ben Affleck is also related to Obama. They are 11th cousins. Affleck and Obama are related through the Hinkleys from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, the New England Historic Genealogical Society, revealed in 2009, according to the Boston Herald. The pair are 11th cousins. I voted for Obama last time, Affleck told the Associated Press in 2012 ahead of that year's election. He added, now he's got a record, which makes it really different. I obviously have more complicated feelings. Warren Buffett and Obama are allies as well as relatives. They are 7th cousins 3 times removed. Businessman and philanthropist Warren Buffett is a political ally as well as a distant cousin to Obama. They're related through Frenchman Marine Duval, who moved to Maryland in the 1650s as an indentured servant, according to Ancestry.com. Duval is Buffett's sixth great-grandfather and Obama's ninth great-grandfather. When Ancestry.com revealed the connection in 2009, genealogist Anastasia Tyler said in a press release, "We've all watched President Obama and Warren Buffett's ongoing association, from his official endorsement of 2008's presidential campaign to their sometimes differing views on economic policy. Like most family members, the president and Buffett may not always agree on everything, but this latest discovery confirming they are related may shed light on why the two seem to see eye to eye on many issues." Hugh Hefner once said he'd like to have a family reunion with his ninth cousin, twice removed, former President George W. Bush. During the 2004 election, President George W. Bush was up against presidential contender Senator John Kerry. In February 2004, it was revealed by genealogists at Millisecond Publishing that the pair are related, and even more interestingly, are related to Playboy mogul Hugh Hefner. Hefner, who died in 2017, was then President Bush's ninth cousin twice removed. While Hefner told CBS News in 2004 that he felt closer to Kerry, he said of Bush, "I wish him all the best. He's our president." He also joked that he wanted to invite the pair over to the Playboy Mansion. "I would be delighted to invite both President Bush and Senator Kerry for a family reunion." Another of George W. Bush's famous cousins is Marilyn Monroe. Monroe may have been linked to President JFK in the early 60s, with rumors of the pair having an affair, but the blonde bombshell is officially tied to the Bush family. Monroe is a ninth cousin once removed from 41st POTUS George H.W. Bush and ninth cousin twice removed from 43rd POTUS George W. Bush, according to CBS News. The Bush family could even be linked to royalty. Former President George W. Bush reportedly has a family connection with Princess Diana. Princess Diana Spencer was the 11th cousin twice removed from Bush, The Express reported in 2019, citing genealogy charts. They're supposedly linked through Thomas Mitchell, Bush's 11th great-grandfather, who was born in 1566. They may also be linked through the 15th century squire Henry Spencer, who begat the Spencer family tree that spread across the Atlantic to New England in the 1600s, according to UPI. This means Prince William and Harry would be related to the president too. Tom Hanks narrated an Abraham Lincoln film, which was fitting since they're third cousins 4 times removed. Often cast in patriotic or military movies, Tom Hanks coincidentally related to the 16th President of the United States. Hanks revealed to the Daily Mail in 2012 how he's related to Lincoln. His mother was called Nancy Hanks, and the members of my branch of the family are either cousins or in-laws or poor relations, Hanks said. Ancestry.com's genealogist confirmed that Hanks is therefore Lincoln's third cousin 4 times removed. Hanks added, "So when I was at school, guess which president I was always doing essays on?" 11 celebrities who are related to U.S. presidents. Brad Pitt is 9th cousins with former President Barack Obama. Brad Pitt and the 44th POTUS are linked through Edwin Hickman, a shared ancestor who died in Virginia in 1769, making them 9th cousins. After the link was discovered by the New England Historic Genealogical Society in 2008, Obama was asked about it during an interview on The View. "I guess we're 9th cousins, something removed or something," he said.
So let me ask everybody a question. Don't this sound like a pattern that, damn, you got the governors, and people, lawmakers, all this, and while they passing those bills, we give them Hollywood movies, hot single songs and all of this. Throw everybody off to just crack everybody off, and they all family members. Running the game. On the boy, ain't this some cold shit? Running the game. Check this out. Look, if you go, if you read the Jeffrey Epstein file, check this out. Shall I go to the R&B videos? Now, let's go to Kid Stars. Let's go to Kid Stars, right? Oh, y'all. What the fuck? I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that. Oh, I know what. Hollywood. Go to Nick. It said like, hold on. It said like, Lil Boom. Now, hold on. What it, well, it ain't this one. I remember Baywatch. Remember that. No, that ain't what I want to show though. I'm trying to. Yeah, I know we're gonna go back to Tom and Jerry. That's why you got Tom and Jerry. You got the cat, the rat. You know what I'm saying? With the mouse. You know what I'm talking about? And then they always chasing each other in the household. But it's a black lady house. You know, y'all remember that ancient mama? You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Uh, damn, Sasha Obama, you look that down, girl. You know what I'm talking about? That she with Sasha and Malik. You know, got to be. Okay, them two. They one thicker than her. All right. Then you got Diana Ross. I mean, not Diana Ross, but uh Diana, Prince Diana. Now I see why she died in '97 in a car crash. Cause if you go back to the Jeffrey Epstein file, right? I finally realized I was like, damn, that's when all the shit was going down in the '90s. You got all these childs, and then guess who was a part of it? Her fucking husband. Crazy shit to me. It was her husband and her family. Cause she married in the family. Cause she came from another royal family. So when you go back to look at her murder, you would be like, damn, all this shit in the Jeffrey Epstein file. You would be like, you would read the Jeffrey Epstein file, be like, damn. And she related to George Bush. Look who she related to. I ain't even know none of this shit. I ain't know nothing about Obama when I know. All I just know when I used to hear about Princess Diana all the time. 'Cause they used to flash her on the news. 'Cause that's when Michael Jackson was hot at the time. Michael Jackson made songs about Dirty Diana. You know what I'm talking about? Man, you ain't heard that song about what he said about Dirty Diana? I see why they try to make Michael Jackson look like he was a child predator because now I'm thinking at first I'm like, man, I don't think Mike touched those kids, but I'm like, but that ain't normal now. You know, you got all those kids on you know what I'm saying? But now I can understand why you would have those kids if you know Jeffrey Epstein that we didn't know. And you know all this shit that's going on, it would make sense that you would bring these kids to your place. Don't go to the islands. Come to the Neverlands. No, 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 no. Man, I'm telling y'all, bro. That's why I say, man, look, if you go back to Michael Jackson, I remember watching this as a kid. Michael Jackson meeting up with Prince Diana. That's why Michael Jackson told her, cause she came to Michael Jackson was like, "Hey, you gonna do this song about Dirty Diana?" He was like, "No, out of respect for you, I wanna know what I'm saying." It was about her, not Diana Ross. You know what I'm saying? Not Diana Ross. Hold on, watch this shit, bro. Hold up, y'all. Let me go to my Is this it? No, I gotta go to right here. First of all, I gotta turn this off and go to this.
Happened actually because Justin and Selena had a kid together. The Illuminati wanted them to the kid, but Selena did not want to do that. She said, "Sax me instead." Theory was she sacrificed herself, she died. And what we see now is a clone of Selena.
Oh my, that's mod.
So Justin Bieber, even in his music, he actually had some lyrics that correlate. Can't even see that. Yo, Selena sees the clone Selena. Yo, that's not her. Obviously, this is like a
Just theory.
Yeah, but it's really, really interesting.
Check this out. Damn, just show a black man just throwing a white woman, a white baby off the airplane. Mess with the flight attendant. Oh, okay, I see what's going on.
Qatar saying an Iranian ballistic missile has struck Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar. That is the largest military installation for the United States in the entire Middle East.
End of
And it
the
comes as a
day.
new CNN investigation is now looking specifically at the American targets hit so far by Iranian strikes, every single one of them. Tamara Klablawi is out front.
All this what the Bible predicted. If you say you a Christian, bruh, you can go back to your Bible again and you're gonna read Revelation. You're gonna be like, oh shit. This is what the Bible speaks about the wars, and guess who all gonna be in on this war? Check this out.
Satellite imagery showing the extent of the damage to U.S. military facilities across Gulf Arab countries is starting to emerge, part of Iran's furious response to an Israeli-American campaign that decimated its leadership. At least 9 U.S. military positions have been hit in less than 48 hours. These are relatively close targets. They're much nearer to Iran than its usual target, Israel. That proximity may give Iran's missiles and drones a better chance of hitting their targets. This is the port of Shuaiba, where just after 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, an Iranian strike set a makeshift U.S. operations center at the civilian port ablaze. 6 American service members were killed in the attack. You can see smoke rising from the fire. The blown-out 3-wide trailer blackened on the inside. There are few signs of fortification. In another attack, a drone, this appears to be the Arash 2, crashes into U.S. positions in Camp Buring. A building severely damaged. American helicopters parked inside the base were nearly hit. In Bahrain, a Shahid attack drone flies into the base that hosts the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet.
And check this out. You want to know why these people really finna go on and bomb Iran and get them people out of there? Because in the Jeffrey Epstein file, he said he finna extinct these people by the year 2065. I mean 2035, something like that. That's why you got the wars. Don't you know the crazy part about it, right? It's a lot of history in that land. And the shit they actually bombing is actually historic land that's in the Bible that you can actually trace back. You can actually trace this shit back. Look, the Revelation said these the signs gonna be broken. These gonna be the seals. Once these seals be broken, this gonna be like the first stage, like of the end. Hold on, why did? Hold up. I'm gonna show you how drugs is a major role. Erica Kirk. Snow bonnet on the door.
Quickest way to improve vision.
Check it out.
This is the quickest way to improve vision without drops, surgeries, or injections. Even if
Start off sniffing. Video start off sniffing. Look. Look. It's that drain. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Check it out. Guess what family tree she come from? I said, damn, once you find out her family tree, you finna see all the connections.
Hello. God bless all of you for coming here from all over the world to honor and celebrate my Charlie.
Watch the nose. Look at the nose and watch the sniff. You hear that sniffing? She can't stop sniffing.
Just a few miles from here, 2 years ago at America Fest 2023, Charlie delivered a speech on stage for our TPUSA Faith event. Charlie loves speaking off the cuff.
Check
He's
that
very
nose.
good at that.
Watch that nose.
Without a script. So I personally didn't know what he was going to say.
It's coming.
And what he chose to speak about that day was his submission to the will of God. He quoted one of his favorite Bible verses, Isaiah chapter 6, verse 8. Here I am, Lord. Send me.
That's the devil.
After Charlie finished, I met him backstage.
Check this out. Watch this message. This the crazy part about it. Because if you take this message like how I took it, she basically telling you, devil don't like that, Charlie. Gonna take you out.
And I spoke to him, and I'll never forget this.
Watch this.
I said, Charlie, baby, please talk to me next time before you say that statement.
Please talk to me before you make that statement. Yeah, what? What you mean by that? Talk to you before you make a statement like that? And the man dead. And guess who hooked them up? Trump and them. With Jeffrey Epstein. No wonder why he got assassinated. Shit. Look, check this out. Make that statement. Just smile, laugh, blush it off. Make that statement to me, Charlie, when you say anything about Israel.
Because when you say something like that,
yeah, what will happen?
There is so much power
in
that verse.
In that verse?
When you say, "Here I am, Lord, use me,"
What? Calling for God?
God will take you up on that.
God will take
And
you
he
up.
did
And he did.
with Charlie.
Ooh, with the nose sniff. With the nose sniff.
Did with Charlie.
Good dope. She got to breathe every time. She gonna swallow too, cause it's in her throat. It's in her throat.
11 days ago, God accepted that total surrender from my husband and then called him to his side. More than anything, Charlie wanted to do not his will, but God's will.
But what was God's will?
And over these past 11 days, through all the pain, never before have I found as much comfort
What was the will?
as I now do in the words of our Lord's Prayer, "Thy will be done."
That will be done. Wipe that nose, boo. Damn. Damn, you got big rocks on your finger, boo. Shit.
God's love was revealed to me on the very day my husband was murdered. On the afternoon of September 10th,
September 10th, like
I arrived at a
Kanika.
Utah hospital to do the
Just like Kanika. September 10th, right? Then when they doing autopsy and stuff. Look.
unthinkable, to look directly at my husband's murdered body.
Looking at my husband murdered
I
body.
saw the wound that ended his life.
Saw that wound.
I felt everything you would expect to feel.
What you feeling?
I felt shock.
You have shock?
I felt horror.
Your horror?
And a level of heartache.
Heartache?
That I didn't even know existed.
Didn't even know existed. A heartache?
But there was something else too.
But she said she felt horror.
Even in death, I could see the man that I love.
In death. Smiling.
I saw the one single gray hair.
One gray hair.
On the side of his head.
At a at a murderous body. Right? She said, yeah, my husband murdered a body. I seen the wound that ended his life. And this what you come up with? Sound like me, Teresa. Like, how you feel when you saw the body? I feel blessed. Blessed, bitch. The hell? This bitch said blessed. I'm over here crying. Big napkins over here going on. Stomach pains at night. I'm talking about that cry. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers talking about some, how you feel? I had to tell him about the gray hair on the side of his head. I might need to go to Charlie Kirk images and see what gray hair she talking about. You see.
Which I never told him about.
Never told him about that
Now
gray
he
hair.
knows.
Now he
Sorry,
knows.
baby, I'm telling you now, but
Sorry,
never told
baby.
him. Didn't want to.
Didn't want to.
I also saw this.
That's just like if I'm in a relationship with my gal and shit, and something end up happening to me, and you hear her talking about, yeah, man, when I seen Trey Game for the last time, he was in good, you know what I'm saying, in good spirit. And when the laws came in, and I seen all those bullet holes, and they cut his arm off, they cut the foots off. When I say his body was scattered all over the field, he had his foot over her and his feet over there. And that detective made me go stare at that body, and I looked at that body. I just felt that heartache, and I just told Trey Gang when I looked at his murder body all over the field, like, Trey Gang, I ain't want to tell you, but you got athletic feet. Sorry, honey, I didn't want to tell you your foot stank, but now you know they stunk. You see what I'm saying? Man, y'all better, man, call the tip line, be like, y'all investigate that bitch. The bitch set him up, you know what I'm talking about? Look.
Also saw on his lips the faintest smile.
So he died smiling?
And that told me something important.
You looked at the murder body and he was smiling too? Man, this got to be the most craziest shit ever, bruh. The man was shot in the neck. Man, you can slow-mo the video down. The man didn't even get the word, oh, holy shit. Man couldn't say nothing. I seen the last man face expression, and you mean to tell me the man had a smile on his motherfucking face? I want to know who all in the goddamn audience. Because I would have been the first person standing be like, hold on, goddammit. Some funny shit going on. I could be anybody friend. If I see some shit, witnessing to some shit like this, I'm speaking up. But the day, goddamn, wait a fucking minute. Shit sound like y'all done killed this man for the life insurance. Everybody coming in there, motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know, goddamn Trey Gang was good soul and all this shit. Yeah, man, he did watch out for everybody. All right, now, how much, you know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that. You gotta give me some more money. That license insurance said that man get $1 million. Yeah, I want 100,000. Wow. You be like, nah, wait a minute, man, cause y'all know y'all want cool. Then they argue about the money. They say, you know, it's finna be some more family murders. They gonna be a funeral goddamn every month. Nobody don't know how these people died because everybody setting each other up. You know what I'm talking about? Watch this, y'all.
It revealed to me a great mercy from God in this tragedy. When I saw that, it told me
What it told you, bro?
Charlie didn't suffer.
He didn't suffer?
Even the doctor told me. It was something so instant that even if Charlie had been shot in the operating room itself,
Shot in the
nothing
operating
could have
room.
been done.
Damn, now that made me think like, damn, what he survive and shit? The doc pull out a 22 diligence and off the mouth? Like, why would you say that?
There was no pain. There was no fear.
Why you keep
No
looking
agony.
up?
One moment, Charlie was doing what he loved, arguing and debating on campus, fighting for the gospel.
Fighting for the gospel.
And truth.
Oh, she acting now.
In front of a big crowd.
Oh, yeah, she acting now.
And then he blinked. He blinked.
He blinked.
And saw his savior in paradise.
Saw his savior in paradise. So you were watching this shit?
Do you want to know where to
sound
invest
like you was in the
$1,000 right
FBI
now?
van, like, yeah, we
Goldman
finna
Sachs
take the
says
shot.
that Elon Musk's new AI breakthrough.
Look, see, they got her in the stadium. Man, you know the setup, bro. They got her in the stadium. Make sure she don't get whacked. Like, yeah, we got you, boo. You know, this all Donald Trump. Look how they protecting her. Like she the first lady or something. Like the president got assassinated or something. Look.
And all the heavenly mysteries were revealed to him.
All the heavenly, I just want to know. The heavenly mystery revealed to him. That's why she wiping her eyes off and shit, cause she wants y'all to think she crying and she sniffing. Cause you know when you cry, if you actually crying, your nose gonna get snotty. That's how you know when you a real crier. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you know you real hurt. Your nose gets snotty. You got a headache. your eyes red from the stress of crying, and you know what I'm saying? It's all those symptoms. Not with a full of that dope. That's how the people be coming back home late at night. Like, where you been? Like, damn man, I'm sick of them. Wake up in the morning, know them out, man. My nose stopped up. Like, damn, you got a cold? How you get a cold? You know what I'm saying? Then baby mama like, damn, he got a cold. And I ain't got no cold. I ain't catch the motherfucker like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, what the fuck? This nigga ain't take no Robitussin. Like, no kind of medical. This nigga just like all of a sudden, a couple of hours, he cool. Yeah, the nigga forgot about that part. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight. Like, damn, so fast. I ain't never. Normally it take about 2-3 days to get rid of a cold. Not in 8 hours. No meds. Sound like something wearing off. And your nose ain't running no more? Oh, yeah, yep. She draining like a motherfucker. Look, right there.
God's love continued to be revealed to me in the days that followed.
See that? Hey, look. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, wee, boy, man. You know what, man? I swear to God, man. I'm glad I'm so clean. Man, I'm so glad I'm so clean. Clean as a whistle, bro. Cause these days, I'm like, oh yeah. If you talking about though, that when they shit was pure, like, yo.
Next day on the tarmac in Air Force Two.
Pay attention to that. No, look, she took a throat. She swallowed. She swallowed. Look, look. This how you know. Watch this.
In Air Force Two.
Ooh.
I confronted Usha Vance. Precious woman.
Precious woman.
I held her hand and I told her, honestly, I do not know how I'm going to get through this.
That's why she making all those facial expressions, because you know when you don't know facial expressions, you know what I'm saying? Just like if you blow, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no difference between a junkie, like, you know what I'm saying? Because junkie make facial expressions when they high on the crack, like they jaw locking, you know. That's the same thing for the powder heads, you know, they jaw locking, twitching it, you know what I'm saying? Eyes big, book, you know what I'm talking about? It's the same tweaking, right? And if you know what the tweaking is, you don't see no twirl. No twirl. No twirls. But that nose working. It's all of the disguise like damn. She can't control the sniffing. Cause if you on the dove, you're gonna sniff every 5 minutes, like, yeah, man, you know, like I was saying, Jack, you know, I went over there. Yeah, man, my bad on that, but you know, like I was saying, hold on, wait a minute, man. Achoo. Hold on, Jack. You know, what's wrong with you, man? My allergy is fucking up. You know, I got allergy real bad. You got something in that motherfucking nigga? I'm allergic to some shit in here, you know. Achoo, let me go in the bathroom right quick and go in the bathroom and fix myself up. You know what I'm saying, man? You know how shit go. Yeah, that's how you know you a veteran. You know what I'm talking about? Look, check it out. Watch this, y'all. Look, big ring diamonds on that. Then she got the G on that job. Look at, pay attention to the nose.
She told me something. She said, you know when you're on an airplane with your kids?
The kids?
It's the last 15 minutes of the flight.
Last 15?
Things are crazy.
Yeah, look at that
Kids
nose.
are not cooperating. Toys are flying everywhere and everyone's screaming. And you think to yourself, I cannot wait for this flight to land. And it's 15 minutes before you land.
Well, another nose.
And she told me you will get through
some good
these
shit.
15 minutes and the next 15 minutes after that.
Man, the way she playing with her nose gonna make a motherfucker relapse. Mother like, man, goddamn it. Where you get this shit from, goddamn it?
Usha, I don't think you realized it then, but those words were exactly what I needed to hear. But most of all, God's mercy and God's love have been revealed to me these past 10 days. After Charlie's assassination, we didn't see violence.
You didn't see violence?
We didn't see rioting.
Let me hear that nose again. She finna get a good one. The crowd. Oh, I told you. She finna get a good one because when the crowd applauds, she finna go on and take that other job. Look. Ain't this funny? Look, he look like he on it. Like shit, bitch. Look. That's a good one. That's a good one. Man, she better not come to the neighborhood with that kind of nose.
We
Whoa.
didn't see revolution.
Boy, you come in that hood with that kind of nose, you can't fool me. Like, wait a minute, that's alert. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could, you know what I'm talking about? I heard that shit like, boy, wait a minute now. You know what I'm talking about? That's when you start speaking in code like that. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You gonna look at me like, you know what I'm saying? Wink one time, you need to feel, yeah, wink, wink. Look, check the nose.
Instead, we saw what my husband always prayed he would see in this country. We saw revival.
She's trying to hype him up, take another sniff. Oh! You heard again. Damn. Oh, look, y'all. That's why she had to hype the crowd up, because she knows she got to sniff again. Look. I'm finna die over here, bro. Look.
This past week, we saw people open a Bible for the first time in a decade. We saw people pray for the first time since they were children. We saw people go to a church service for the first time in their entire lives.
She finna sniff again.
I can't believe a sleep apnea pillow exists, so I almost made the dumbest mistake of my life. I got this contour pillow called
He can't come to our neighborhood, bro, because she come with that nose. Yeah, it's over with. She'll be back, man, look, them Jews gonna be mad in the motherfucker, like, God damn it! Then they gonna off her head, be like, yeah, you got you some of that, you know what I'm talking about, that payas stick.
Charlie liked to journal. And I say this because...
No, he don't.
He did it to remember important moments and sayings that affected him.
Stop lying on that man's body, bro.
And one of the things he wrote in his journal
What he
was
wrote?
This.
Show it to us.
Every time you make a decision, it puts a mark on your soul.
Put a mark on your soul?
To those of you out there who just made that decision.
Who just made that decision?
And took the first step towards
She's trying to hold that sniff.
I say thank you and welcome.
I bet y'all she finna sniff and when she get through with this speech right here.
One day I hope you look back and realize it was the most important decision of your life. Because it is. All of you, all of you who are already believers, it is your job to shepherd these people. Do not take that lightly. Water the seed of their faith.
Water the seed?
Protect it and help it grow.
Protect it, help it grow?
Every day as Charlie rode into the office, he would go through his contact list. And I know there's many of you who were impacted by this. He would go through his contact list and send Bible verses for the day.
Yeah.
He knew that faith was a habit.
Yeah, a habit.
The more you live it, the more it grows.
The more you live it, the more it grows.
But know this too. The seed has only just been planted.
The seed. No wonder why the book of Genesis talk about the seed and that seed gonna go against each other. You know what I'm saying? I understand the whole Bible shit. I understand she on drugs. They're part of the Illuminati. She coked up. She helped set it up. You go to this video, right?
Look at Pete Hegseth. This is his tattoo right here. So it says Deus Vult. So he's a Christian crusader. Here's the cross, and when he holds it up, it's an Antichrist symbol. It's upside down. And I pointed out the Antichrist symbol right here. Right here, it says Kafir. This is what the Antichrist will have written on his forehead. 3 letters right here. The Antichrist is a one-eyed demon with Kafir on his forehead. This is our Secretary of War. This is Pete Hegseth with Benjamin Netanyahu, the war criminal, the one who's in charge of our country. Apparently, the leader of our country, if we are now going to war to protect his interests, not ours. This is what's in control of our country. Literal satanic demons. Look right, it's right here. It's in front of your face.
Just like the Bible said, demons. Just like the Bible said, demons, bro.
The main character looks exactly like Jeffrey Epstein. You know what? The movie, have you ever seen Black Phone?
And then look, all this in the Jeffrey Epstein file. That's why they made movies about this man, bro. You ain't got to believe me. You can see it for your own
It's
eyes.
exactly like Jeffrey Epstein. It's about a villain named the Grabber who takes children, does, you know what I mean, and them after. So it's like, yo, that's another one of the...
It looks like his face. Now that you say it, it looks exactly like his face.
No, yo, look at this. It's exactly Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein. What the...
You know what it looks like too? The mask on the dentist's wall. Remember they said, I don't know if I was talking to Jeffrey Epstein.
And these real people, bro. This man got victims of face masks on this wall. That's crazy to me. Look.
In another mask. What if it's just...
Oh my God.
What if it's just...
No, it's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Because it's
all
called
this
Black
was in the
Phone.
90s.
What did Jeffrey Epstein have? The Black Book. Because the Black
90s,
Book is all
bro.
the phone numbers of the people that went and the contact information. So it's the Black Phone, the Black Book.
Check this
the
out.
movie Back to the Future Part 2. It was filmed in 1989, took place in 1989, and they went forward to 2015, the future.
Man, you know what? And I remember when this movie came out, they were talking about 2015. That's a big leap when I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what will be going on in 2015? Look what will be going on in 2015, right? But I'm living in this time frame.
The movie Back to the Future Part 2. It was filmed in 1989, took place...
89. Now, this is 89, bruh. And they said, hey, this what the world gonna be like in 2000.
In 1989, and they went forward to 2015, the
2015.
future. In it, Marty, the main character, gets fired from his job. This is the home of the future,
Robots.
2015. In 1989, you were badass if your home had a fax machine. So they're extrapolating to this future home. Marty gets fired, and he is fired simultaneously on the 4 fax machines that are in his home. He says, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, because...
See that? Because internet gonna replace Hermes when it come to jobs. If you got self-driving cars, you don't need delivery drivers. If you got a warehouse and you got robots, you don't need Hermes. Man, if you got machines, you don't really need Hermes. What you gonna need a Hermes to do what? I see this here, what the Bible clearly gonna say. Man, we finna go back in slavery, but Jesus finna save us before that happen. Cause that's where it's finna get. Cause when robots, guess what they gonna do to us? Take us slaves and make us worship one God, like we're gonna be one government, one world government, and guess what? It ain't gonna be Jesus. Look.
You can see their eyeballs get burning out of their head.
This is crazy. They're recreating a school shooting.
This is Sandy Hook. That's what he wore when he...
Now this Jeffrey Epstein and his people creating these games. This is this man friends. And we playing this shit?
Kids.
Look at the blood on the
Yeah,
wall.
that's the mom.
He killed his mom?
Yeah, when he started it.
Did you hear what this is?
Yeah.
It's the Sandy Hook shooting.
Yeah.
Hey, let's make a video game where we go and kill a bunch of kids that
Oh,
actually happened in real life.
This is awful.
Get the out of here. Are those innocent people?
They have their actual names of the victims.
Dude, who the puts their kids on this?
So this is the Uvalde school shooting. I think this is the most disturbing one. This is the actual shooter. The kid walks through this door here, and then he makes a right. And then there was 2 classrooms where this guy mowed down 22 children. See their legs are coming off?
Oh my God.
Who the
And this in the Sandy Hooks. Look, this was the Sandy Hook shooting, bruh. Bro, check this out. Back in that time, I was young. I just never understood like, damn, school shootings, black people wasn't even shooting on the school campus. And we the most gunning motherfuckers in the world, right? That what fucked me up. Cause I'm like, damn, the average person is not, when we think about black people, the average black people is not finna bring a gun in the school and try to shoot everybody in that motherfucker. With a Bushmaster, AR, you know what I'm saying? I could never understand it. Cause you know what I'm saying? If it's gonna be on the outside of the campus, catch your ass on the outside of that junk. And we gonna gun you, we gonna know what I'm talking about. Bro, walking in the school system. And then every time a school shooting, they always get the gun from their parents. And they parents, once you look at their parents, you'll be like, damn, their parents is like got a little authority. Like, you know what I'm saying? So look, Alice Jones was this when Alex Jones. I've been listening to Alex Jones since the early 2000s. That's who put me up on the Sandy Hook, cause he was the first one with like, look, they showing all those kids coming out to school. Since I will never forget this day, they were showing all the kids, they were rescuing them, made them all line up and walked them out. You know what I'm saying? Like they, it's like they got, they already killed the shooter, but they got the kids coming out into safety how the way the news was filming it. You know what I'm saying? Alex Jones was like, yeah, look, it's all a part of the reenactment. It was all staged. It's a government, you know what I'm saying? CIA, it's a pushing agenda. He was saying that, like, if you push this agenda, you could put metal detectors in schools. You know what I'm saying? To make sure nobody ain't got no firearm on. It would encourage violence. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, he ain't lying about that. I read this shit from Alex Jones. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? And then he was talking about, this is the first time I ever seen a president at the Bethlehem Grove. Didn't know nothing about Bethlehem Grove. You know what I'm talking about? Bohemian Grove. Talking about all the presidents meeting up there. Then they burn the babies in the woods and shit. Man, I couldn't believe that shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? It got to a point that CNN, all the news responded to this man and made this man sound like he the most craziest motherfucker in the world. And so I just said, man, let me find out for myself and did some research on Alex Jones. Look, if you got Jeffrey Epstein, check this out. This in the files. Guess where roadblocks come from? Guess where video games come from? Guess who make the video games? Guess who encouraged to pay money in video games through third-party apps? Jeffrey Epstein. He shaped the world when he was like, hey, you might as well make a Call of Duty video game and let's go kill all the Iranians. Cause that's all you killing on that motherfuckers, Iranians. Same shit. Check this out. Is I'm lying, Call of Duty fans? Who you killing on Call of Duty? The characters on that channel. What land you on? Once you realize it, be like, damn, you know the map very well. Guess what land you on? And guess where they bombing it right now? That's some cold fucking shit. That's some cold shit. Shit, I can upload the game right now and play that motherfucker. And show you the map. Like, look, this is where we at right now. That's why we gunning down on the oil fields in that giant. If you a Call of Duty fan, check this out. You know that bus station? Jeffrey Epstein was the cost of that bus station. Hey, did you know you would be more valuable if you could have the people buy little weapons? Buy some little perks. You know what I'm talking about? He encouraged this shit, bro. Hold on. Why didn't?
See their eyeballs get burning out of their head.
This is crazy. They're recreating a school shooting.
This is Sandy Hook. That's what he wore when he killed those kids.
Look at the blood on the wall.
That's the mom.
He killed his mom?
Yeah, when he started it.
Did you hear what this is? Yeah. It's the Sandy Hook shooting. Yeah. Hey, let's make a video game where we go and kill a bunch of kids that actually happened in real life.
Yeah.
This is awful. Get the out of here.
That's why
Those
kids
innocent
don't get
people?
along.
They have their actual names of the victims.
Dude, who the puts their kids on this?
So this is the Uvalde school shooting. I think this is the most disturbing one. This is the actual shooter. The kid walked through this door here, and then
All
he makes
these
a right.
challenges. Didn't make it so bad. All of these is challenges to get to the next goal. Ain't that crazy? They really teaching you how to kill shit, bro. They really teaching you. If the average kid, an average kid will be lost, but the thinking child, they're gonna be like, damn, this will encourage this shit. Like, yeah, I had enough of this shit. Tired being bullied, cause people think I'm different. And next thing you know, cause he could be a nerd, but once that nerd come back in that school, that nerd got that Draco. And that boy finna gun everybody down. Teacher, principal, everybody in this way. Look.
And then there was 2 classrooms where this guy mowed down 22 children. See their legs are coming off?
Oh my God. Who the would make a game where you go around in innocent kids? It's an actual event that happened.
Sick people. Like
It's
Jeff
the 6th day
Epstein.
of Operation Epic Fury, and Ukraine.
Our 6th day Operation Day Fury. Check this out. Look what God said in the Bible, right? Look at this shit.
Is set to join this conflict. Over 15 countries are already involved in this conflict. They are all fighting against one country, Iran.
One country. Go back to the Jeffrey Epstein file, right? Jeffrey Epstein said we need to get rid of all the Iranians. Guess who all agreed to it?
15 countries are already involved in this conflict.
Whoa! One country, bro. This map should show you right here alone. The prophecy been fulfilled. Man, a prophecy been fulfilled. One country. And look how many wars they got to go. Bro, this lets you know how powerful is the United States here. If you need all of these people to go against one fucking country. Man, don't let United States fool you, bro. Cause check this out. Don't you know China helping with Iran? They done sunk they battleships. Man, y'all just don't know what about to happen. I swear to God, bro, y'all just don't. This is a fulfillment in the Bible. If you go back and read your Bible again, you know what's finna happen. This is what you know what's finna happen. You finna be like, man, I'm finna get myself right with God right now. I'm finna pray. And once you read your Bible, you're gonna realize you're gonna be like, damn, I got a second chance. Cause now I read my Bible. I clearly see the signs. What I need to do is prepare what God said when He was coming. Recognize it, bro. Look.
They are all fighting against one country,
One
Iran.
country.
President Trump is actively involving more European countries in the conflict. France's President Emmanuel Macron is sending the aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle to the Mediterranean. Now there are 3 aircraft carriers in the region. Even Ukraine, which is already in conflict.
If you read the book of Ezekiel, right up in here, it tell you where the devil was right up here in this land. It tell you about the devil and everything, bro. The king of Tyrese. Ooh, bro. Hold on, what y'all say, guys? Hold on.
With Russia has become involved. President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that it is time to show Ukraine's experience in defense and help those who supported Ukraine this winter. But here's something interesting. Reuters claims that Ukraine's F-16 fighter jets did not have enough missiles to shoot down Russian drones and missiles for more than 3 weeks after supplies from its partners ran out. And Spain, which had earlier said no to joining this conflict, is also providing military assistance to the United States, according to the
Man, I gotta get to the good part on this shit. I gotta get to the good part. I want everybody. How many people in here? 105. I want 105 to type in my chat a thumbs up in the chat. Do I got your attention? Because I'm finna say something real major. And I got receipts on this. Check this out. This is what I'm finna say. You know the Bible speak about fallen angels. You heard about NASA, and they always told you about the asteroids. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like when they would try to explain, like, damn, the Big Bang Theory, because it was an asteroid. They always threaten us with the asteroids. Like a big ass rock heading the Earth way. You know what I'm saying? And we got to gun it down. You know what I'm saying? So it won't, what I'm saying, take out the whole world, right? I ain't even know this. I swear I wouldn't even know this. Everybody know about fallen angels, right? Did y'all know 1833? This in 1833 in America. In North America, be exact. That means like Chicago, Canada, know what I'm saying, Wyoming, Ohio, right up in that area, right? Did y'all know in 1833 it was a event that happened that these people was waking up by a bright light in their houses. Not just one state, not 2 states. I'm talking about all over Canada, Chicago, Oklahoma, New York. I'm talking about, did you know people at 10 o'clock that night experienced a bright light in their house? It just imagine electricity just hitting them in the household. See the bright light. And they said they were waking up by a bright light in everybody went outside and saw falling stars. They said it was so many that it lit up the whole North America. And you got witnesses, not just no one witness, thousands of witnesses. And they documented this shit. Look, they even documented. I got this shit recorded right now. I didn't even know this. The news said it was fallen angel. The people that the spirit devil said it was fallen angel. They rained down in the skies like, just say like you shoot a fireball in the sky and the flames come down. You know what I'm saying? The little chips of flame. That's how they were floating down toward the earth. Bro, I didn't even know this. Matter of fact, I didn't even know this. That that the Antarctica, everybody know when you mention the Antarctica, you gotta mention the Antarctica Circle. Circle, right? Man, I swear to God. Bro, when I say we brainwash, bro, if you give me a chance and the opportunity to let me cook, just say like right now, check this out like right now. I can get back to this. I can go to this. The South Pole, right? This is South Pole. Look where the South Pole at. Now check this out. This Antarctica. This the ice wall. Boy, this finna be some crazy shit. Now, if you know where the South, cause check this out. When you think of Santa Claus, where's Santa Claus at? In the North Pole, right? South Pole. So I said, so wait a minute. I want to know, is the world flat or round? You could tell by one species if the world is round. It's round. Just said like this, it's round. Round is still a flat surface, but you got a firmament. It's a dome. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Like the moon. If you look at the moon landing, you land on top of the moon. You don't land on top of the earth. You got to go through atmosphere, all this shit, right? All right. Where is Antarctica? Antarctica right here. Hold on. This is the North Pole, right? Now this is South Pole. Y'all see where the South Pole at? The South Pole. Watch where the North Pole at. Look where the North Pole at. This what I discovered about the map. If you look at this North Pole, look, check this out. Right? Let's go back to the South Pole. Same shit. North Pole in the South Pole in the same, but it's really not. Because if you take this supposed to be Antarctica. If you delete this, delete Antarctica and put it all around the world, that's why you got an ice wall. Because you want to know what disposed there? Penguins. Penguins. Look. Penguin is found. Look. This finna be the most really shit ever. Penguin was located on this island, that island. Look, Indian Ocean. Look, South America. right? South Georgia Island, Australia, look, New Zealand, Africa, look, Antarctica, New Zealand. Check this out. Once you find out the penguins, this just the penguins now. This what I recently learned. Where is my Google map? Damn, where my Google map at? Right here. Watch this. Check this out, y'all. If I tell you Antarctica is a circle, it's a circle. It's a circle. Think about a basketball. In the middle of that basketball, you level it off like this here. Boom. That's why you go in, land on land. Everything's surrounded by a wall. This is the ice wall. So basically what I'm saying, penguins is on the edge of the all over the world. That's why you got penguins all over the world. All around the world. Africa, you know what I'm talking about? Look, this is where the penguins gonna be at. Now y'all see this? This supposed to be south, right? And this supposed to be north. Look, go straight up. Look, boom, right here. This what they did. They said, boom, make these look like islands and lands when they come to the North Pole and the South Pole. But in reality, it's an ice wall all around. And that's why you got the penguin all around the world. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Look, this let me know that Antarctica is surrounded. Check this out. You got an ice wall, right? The government say, no, do not. We got a no-fly zone. Just said they got a no-fly zone right here, right? Check this out. Watch this. This shit's so crazy to me. What I figure out, and you can do this shit research, and this finna make it more. Guess where the Bermuda at? This where the Bermuda at? Triangle right here, right? You see where the Bermuda at? They said this is no-fly zone. Why don't fly over this little bitty ass? Let's go to the Bermuda. Once you go to the Bermuda, right? Look at the Bermuda. Shit, you think some poor people stay on that motherfucker? Look. Look at the waters. Look at the people that stand there on the island. Man, the government said, yeah, you can't come in this area. Look at this shit. Check it out. Guess why they don't want you to go close to Bermuda and look at the water. You see the waters? Because of this shit, bro. Hold up. Look. If you look at the Bermuda, that's right here. You don't want nobody to fly over this zone. But you want to know why? And this is where the Titanic sunk at, right? Titanic sunk right up in this area. Look. If you go to this shit, you'll be like, damn, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick. Let me go back to the Titanic. Guess what I found out about the Titanic? The Titanic was heading this way. And guess who they were finna confront? Prince Edward. They was going here. See what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Y'all give me 1 minute. Cause I got the audio. I got all this shit saved up. Just like right now, I got the audio that I done saved, right? Like this audio right quick. You heard this audio, y'all?
Said of Pitt as per Access Online. I think he got the better-looking side of the gene pool. While Pitt called himself an Obama supporter, no question, in a 2012 Hollywood Reporter interview, not everyone in the family is such a fan. That same year, the actor's mother, Jane Pitt, slammed President Obama and same-sex marriage through an op-ed in a local newspaper. Ben Affleck is also related to Obama. They are 11th cousins. Affleck and Obama are related through the Hinkleys from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, the New England Historic Genealogical Society, revealed in 2009, according to the Boston Herald. The pair are 11th cousins. I voted for Obama last time, Affleck told the Associated Press in 2012 ahead of that year's election. He added, now he's got a record, which makes it really different.
And it's funny that when every president wanted to get the black people vote, they gotta bring rappers and actors and all of this shit. They be like, oh yeah, man, see, we got Denzel Washington, you know that fuck with you, we fuck with you. Following motherfuckers. See this shit, bro? No wonder they getting away with this shit.
I obviously have more complicated feelings. Warren Buffett and Obama are allies as well as relatives. They are 7th cousins 3 times removed. Businessman and philanthropist Warren Buffett is a political ally as well as a distant cousin to Obama. They're related through Frenchman Maureen Duval, who moved to Maryland in the 1650s as an indentured servant, according to Ancestry.com. Duval is Buffett's 6th great-grandfather and Obama's 9th great-grandfather. When Ancestry.com revealed the connection in 2009, genealogist Anastasia Tyler said in a press release, we've all watched President Obama and Warren Buffett's ongoing association, from his official endorsement of 2008's presidential campaign to their sometimes differing views on economic policy. Like most family members, the president and Buffett may not always agree on everything, but this latest discovery confirming they are related may shed light on why the two seem to see eye to eye on many issues. Hugh Hefner once said he'd like to have a family reunion with his 9th cousin, twice removed, former President George W. Bush. During the 2004 election, President George W. Bush was up against presidential contender Senator John Kerry. In February 2004, it was revealed by genealogists at Millisecond Publishing that the pair are related, and even more interestingly, are related to Playboy mogul Hugh Hefner. Hefner, who died in 2017, was then President Bush's 9th cousin twice removed. While Hefner told CBS News in 2004 that he "11 celebrities who are related to U.S. presidents. Brad Pitt is 9th cousins with former President Barack Obama. Brad Pitt and the 44th POTUS are linked through Edwin Hickman, a shared ancestor who died in Virginia in 1769, making them 9th cousins. After the link was discovered by the New England Historic Genealogical Society in 2008, Obama was asked about it during an interview on The View. I guess we're ninth cousins, something removed or something, he said of Pitt as per Access Online. I think he got the better-looking side of the gene pool. While Pitt called himself an Obama supporter, no question, in a 2012 Hollywood Reporter interview, not everyone in the family is such a fan. That same year, the actor's mother, Jane Pitt, slammed President Obama and same-sex marriage through an op-ed in a local newspaper. Ben Affleck is also related to Obama. They are 11th cousins. Affleck and Obama are related through the Hinkleys from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, the New England Historic Genealogical Society, revealed in 2009, according to the Boston Herald. The pair are 11th cousins. I voted for Obama last time, Affleck told the Associated Press in 2012 ahead of that year's election. He added, now he's got a record, which makes it really different. I obviously have more complicated feelings. Warren Buffett and Obama are allies as well as relatives. They are 7th cousins 3 times removed. Businessman and philanthropist Warren Buffett is a political ally as well as a distant cousin to Obama. They're related through Frenchman Maureen Duval, who moved to Maryland. In the 1650s as an indentured servant, according to Ancestry.com. Duval is Buffett's 6th great-grandfather and Obama's 9th great-grandfather. When Ancestry.com revealed the connection in 2009, genealogist Anastasia Tyler said in a press release, "We've all watched President Obama and Warren Buffett's ongoing association, from his official endorsement of 2008's presidential campaign to their sometimes differing views on economic policy. Like most family members, the president and Buffett may not always agree on everything, but this latest discovery confirming they are related may shed light on why the two seem to see eye to eye on many issues." Hugh Hefner once said he'd like to have a family reunion with his 9th cousin, twice removed, former President George W. Bush. During the 2004 election, President George W. Bush was up against presidential contender Senator John Kerry. In February 2004, it was revealed by genealogists at Millisecond Publishing that the pair are related, and even more interestingly, are related to Playboy mogul Hugh Hefner. Hefner, who died in 2017, was then President Bush's 9th cousin twice removed. While Hefner told CBS News in 2004 that he felt closer to Kerry, he said of Bush, "I wish him all the best. He's our president." He also joked that he wanted to invite the pair over to the Playboy Mansion. "I would be delighted to invite both President Bush and Senator Kerry for a family reunion." Another of George W. Bush's famous cousins is Marilyn Monroe. Monroe may have been linked to President JFK in the early 60s, with rumors of the pair having an affair, but the blonde bombshell is officially tied to the Bush family. Monroe is a 9th cousin once removed from 41st POTUS George H.W. Bush and 9th cousin twice removed from 43rd POTUS George W. Bush, according to CBS News. The Bush family could even be linked to royalty. Former President George W. Bush reportedly has a family connection with Princess Diana. Princess Diana Spencer was the 11th cousin twice removed from Bush, The Express reported in 2019, citing genealogy charts. They're supposedly linked through Thomas Mitchell, Bush's 11th great-grandfather, who was born in 1566. They may also be linked through the 15th century squire Henry Spencer, who begat the Spencer family tree that spread across the Atlantic to New England in the 1600s, according to UPI. This means Prince William and Harry would be related to the president, too. Tom Hanks narrated an Abraham Lincoln film, which was fitting since they're third cousins 4 times removed. Often cast in patriotic or military movies, Tom Hanks coincidentally related to the 16th President of the United States. Hanks revealed to the Daily Mail in 2012 how he's related to Lincoln. His mother was called Nancy Hanks, and the members of my branch of the family are either cousins or in-laws or poor relations, Hanks said. Ancestry.com's genealogist confirmed that Hanks is therefore Lincoln's third cousin 4 times removed. Hanks added, "So when I was at school, guess which president I was always doing essays on?" 11 celebrities who are related to U.S. presidents. Brad Pitt is 9th cousins with former President Barack Obama. Brad Pitt and the 44th POTUS are linked through Edwin Hickman, a shared ancestor who died in Virginia in 1769, making them 9th cousins. After the link was discovered by the New England Historic Genealogical Society in 2008, Obama was asked about it during an interview on The View. "I guess we're 9th cousins, something removed or something," he said of Pitt as per Access Online. "I think he got the better-looking side of the gene pool." While Pitt called himself an Obama supporter, no question, in a 2012 Hollywood Reporter interview, not everyone in the family is such a fan. That same year, the actor's mother, Jane Pitt, slammed President Obama and same-sex marriage through an op-ed in a local newspaper. Ben Affleck is also related to Obama. They are 11th cousins. Affleck press in 2012 ahead of that year's election. He added, "Now he's got a record, which makes it really different. I obviously have more complicated feelings." Warren Buffett and Obama are allies as well as relatives. They are 7th cousins 3 times removed. Businessman and philanthropist Warren Buffett is a political ally as well as a distant cousin to Obama. They're related through Frenchman Maureen Duval, who moved to Maryland in the 1650s as an indentured servant, according to Ancestry.com. Duval is Buffett's 6th great-grandfather and Obama's 9th great-grandfather. When Ancestry.com revealed the connection in 2009, genealogist Anastasia Tyler said in a press release, "We've all watched President Obama and Warren Buffett's ongoing association, from his official endorsement of 2008's presidential campaign to their sometimes differing views on economic policy. Like most family members, the president and Buffett may not always agree on everything, but this latest discovery confirming they are related may shed light on why the two seem to see eye to eye on many issues." Hugh Hefner once said he'd like to have a family reunion with his 9th cousin, twice removed, former President George W. Bush. During the 2004 election, President George W. Bush was up against presidential contender Senator John Kerry. In February 2004, it was revealed by genealogists at Millisecond Publishing that the pair are related, and even more interestingly, are related to Playboy mogul Hugh Hefner. Hefner, who died in 2017, was then President Bush's 9th cousin twice removed. While Hefner told CBS News in 2004 that he felt closer to Kerry, he said of Bush, "I wish him all the best. He's our president." He also joked that he wanted to invite the pair over to the Playboy Mansion. "I would be delighted to invite both President Bush and Senator Kerry for a family reunion." Another of George W. Bush's famous cousins is Marilyn Monroe. Monroe may have been linked to President JFK in the early 60s, with rumors of the pair having an affair, but the blonde bombshell is officially tied to the Bush family. Monroe is a ninth cousin once removed from 41st POTUS George H.W. Bush and ninth cousin twice removed from 43rd POTUS George W. Bush, according to CBS News. The Bush family could even be linked to royalty. Former President George W. Bush reportedly has a family connection with Princess Diana. Princess Diana Spencer was the 11th cousin twice removed from Bush, The Express reported in 2019, citing genealogy charts. They're supposedly linked through Thomas Mitchell, Bush's 11th great-grandfather, who was born in 1566. They may also be linked through the 15th century squire Henry Spencer, who begat the Spencer family tree that spread across the Atlantic to New England in the 1600s, according to UPI. This means Prince William and Harry would be related to the president, too. Tom Hanks narrated an Abraham Lincoln film, which was fitting since they're third cousins 4 times removed.
Sound like to me then, goddamn. That's why you got all those war movies, all those propaganda movies. You got the president related to the actors, royal family related to the actors. And they could really control the world with this shit. Like kings keep our throne, actors, they little nephew, they little man, bruh. Hold on, wait a minute. Listen to this shit. Fallen angels.
How newspapers helped crowdsource a scientific discovery, the
Yeah.
1833 Leonid meteor storm. It's an ordinary night in November. You look up in the sky at around 10:30 p.m. and notice a few shooting stars. After you appreciate the pretty sight, you get ready for bed and tuck yourself in.
Yeah.
Shortly after 3 a.m., you are awoken as your room fills with light. You can hear
Yeah.
your neighbors outside shouting. As you rush outside, you're met with a spectacular scene. The
Yeah.
sky is lit up with hundreds of meteors, as if it's raining fire. The
Fallen
barrage of
angels.
lights persists until daybreak, when the sunlight causes the meteors to fade from view. You can hardly believe what you saw, but you won't soon forget it. The Leonid meteor.
And this better than the UFO site. But don't you know what these fallen angels came from the sky in 1833? Did anybody know about in North America? Tell me right now. Did you know anything about North America? Well, we in the United States right now. In the United States, basically the United States is North. It was a event that happened that you had people, falling stars, fallen angels. And this shit documented. And you never heard of this in the history book? In 1833. 1833. Since you know about 1833, what they taught you in at the Pilgrim, all this shit, guess how God real now? Check this shit out. Look.
Storm was seen across the United States in the night and early morning of November 12th and 13th, 1833.
Yeah.
Those who were awake to witness the storm were in awe as between 50,000 and 150,000 meteors fell each hour. Dennison Olmsted, a professor at Yale, wanted to know more about this phenomenon. However, he did not have much data to study aside from his own observations. As soon as the meteors began to disappear with the sunrise, Olmsted drafted a letter and sent it off to the New Haven Daily Herald, appealing to the public to send any information about the storm. This issue of the Daily Herald would be the catalyst for one of the first crowdsourced science projects in which Olmsted used information from everyday people to help him make new discoveries about meteors.
Yeah.
As the cause of falling stars is not understood by meteorologists, it is desirable to collect all the facts attending this phenomenon, stated with as much precision as possible. The subscriber therefore requests to be informed of any particulars which were observed by others, respecting the time when it was first discovered, the position of the radiant point above mentioned, whether progressive or stationary, and of any other facts relative to the meteors. Newspapers at the time were usually subscribed to each other, and upon receiving their copy of the New Haven Daily Herald, papers across the nation began reprinting Olmsted's letter.
I see
In
why.
addition, local newspapers took their own interest in reporting on the meteor storm, publishing eyewitness accounts and opinions from scientific experts. Olmsted's letter in the paper worked, and he received responses from all over the country. He was successfully able to crowdsource information about the meteor storm based on the descriptions of everyday people. Olmsted read through these accounts and used them to draw new conclusions about meteors. Olmsted published his findings in an 1834 edition of the American Journal of Science and Arts.
All right. For this how you know you living in the last days, y'all. Portrait game. I show you this. Carry. Gotta go to and y'all see how like that's not Jim Carrey. This what Jesus meant when he was like, hey, you don't see how Lucifer works? Do you see you got an actor right here playing Jim Carrey and this the real Jim Carrey? What happened to the real Jim Carrey? It got to a world that when this shit got exposed, like that's not Jim Carrey, that's somebody playing Jim Carrey. Then you got a person came out like I'm Jim Carrey, I played him, and all this, and then you mean to tell me the public is outraged like where's Jim Carrey? And you mean to tell me the people that on his behalf management think the real Carrey would have came out and like here I go y'all, god damn, right here. None of that. This is why Jesus is so real, bro. Cause check this out. What it would look like. What this would look like if you say you a creep, right? Just say what this would look like if you a Christian and you know this not Jim Carrey. You so insane cause your man like yeah you imagine oh yeah you ain't taking it like hey I really need to get my hands in these God right now. I'm not finna be entertained with these. I know that's not Jim Carrey. Really? No, this not Jim Carrey, right? Check this out. This how when God say, "Hey, people gonna go to hell for the lack of knowledge." That's what God told said, right? For the lack of knowledge, you ain't gotta do evil. That means you ain't even gotta do evil. That means you ain't gotta did nothing, no criminal. Just say like, I never had a criminal job before. Never been pulled out of post. I always go to church every Sunday. They don't mean shit. They don't mean a motherfucking thing. I'm just saying, when them folk told me when I seen the seals broken and they said the bigger is The devil fear the most is people gonna read the Bible again. He ain't say the people gonna read the Bible. They said the people Bible again. And that's what they fear. Cause when they come to this, you can't say you a child of God and you I know that not just spread. It's just like if you know this not Jen, it's your duty to tell your brothers and everybody in the world, put them on game like, hey man, what's going on? If you don't do that, we going to hell. You can actually, you can actually go to work every day, got married, had a child, living a good life, ain't bothering nobody. Challenging me on that. I'm gonna go straight to the Bible verse. Soon as you come in, know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean, Drake? Man, look, I'm gonna tell you what Jesus going to hell, bro. That don't mean shit, cause when you go to your job, find your paycheck. When you think of your career, who you got to go through to accomplish your goal? Not God. Every time my check, goddamn it, God, goddamn it, don't own the business. Every time my check, God don't don't own warehouses and hiring people. God say be fruitful. Anything on this earth got the mindset, the skill to survive on this motherfucker. I came to you and said, hey man, you know what? You birth feet. What's wrong with my birth feet? Feet too. Who's Jordan? Slam dunking it. Jordan, your favorite idol. Watch this. This for all the Jordan fans. I'm gonna tell you straight up like this. Jordan is part of Jordan is a part of the devil. Think I'm lying? Your research. As God got it. And Jesus, since you're a Christian, I swear to God, this is why God gonna judge you. But once you find out the truth about Jesus, that you really love Jesus, this how God know where you going. You ain't finna go in your closet, all your name brand clothes, shoes, and toss them out in the. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. If she ain't gonna do that, you gonna hell. Yep, you gonna hell. Don't like it? You ain't gotta like it at all. Or you don't wanna hear it, you ain't got to hear it at all. But when the judgment come, yeah, that's why God said, come as you. Cause check this out. If you were a female like quick, you only got one quick in that hood. The life and did the thing. She'll recognize God though. Like man, look, I done hung the game up. I see the light. Basically, what I'm saying, if you the light is way feel. You can walk around your house right now and be like, damn, all this shit. I got to realize I got to start all over again. I got to get rid of bed sheets. I gotta get rid of all the swine that's in my freezer. Shit. Can't tell no big block that. The little eggs and bacon. No. This shit crazy. Cause don't you know I'ma end this live with this right here. Jim Carrey on it, John, allegedly. That's not even a Jim Carrey. Look, it done got so point that the Bible said you go to a Bible verse. Look, you go to a Bible verse. Matter of fact, just think about now, and you come across this Carrey remove mask. Look, the mask, a skeleton head looking in the mirror. Shit, this the cold part about it. Look, when you read the Jeffrey Epstein file, I never would have looked at it like this. Hold on. Look, the mirror. Check this out. I didn't never when the Jeffrey Epstein. Check this out. Don't y'all remember the Jeffrey Epstein when he made the interview with David Bonner? Why did Jeffrey Epstein? Watch this. Do this look familiar? Check this out.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
The devil himself said, I'm going to exchange some dollars for your child's life.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
No, but I do have a good mirror.
Put a mask on. Right. That's crazy. He have a good mirror. Look, check this out. So all of this, they let demons in your household. When you watch this shit, you get possessed. Check this out. Just like how Jim Carrey got possessed. Watch this here. Hold on. I can talk about this shit, goddamn it. Face Off. Remember Face Off, y'all? Y'all remember Face Off? With John Travolta? What Trey Gang said about John Travolta? What Trey Gang said about John Travolta? And you got messed out with Nicolas Cage and this motherfucker? Guess who John Travolta related to? This shit crazy to me. They been making movies about this shit. What Jeffrey Epstein did, bro? Where I gotta go get Jeffrey Epstein? Watch how this in our face, bro. Look. Check this out. Jeffrey Epstein right here, right? And you talking about this shit? Right there. See with Bill Clinton? Look, check this out. This in the 80s. John Travolta. Shit. Do you want to know what's crazy about it? Let's go to this. What if Trey Gang tell you, look, can we all agree? Hey, John Travolta look just like Jeffrey Epstein, right? Some of y'all we confirmed that and locked the bid on that one. I'm finna show you some more other shit. I'm finna show you how brainwashed we is. They can be watching that. All right. Now y'all see that? Look, let's lock it in. Lock it in right now. Lock it in, goddammit. I ain't gonna waste nobody time. Cause goddammit, Trey Gang, goddammit, y'all just don't know that to happen. Trey Gang spill tea, you gonna like a mother like damn, what the fuck? You really been doing your shit. Hold on. Show me my chat. Chat. Hold on, you say come on? Okay. All right. Let me get rid of Jeffrey Epstein, right? You know what Jeffrey Epstein, right? Take one guess, y'all. Check this out. Take one guess. Y'all agree? Guess who he looked like the most? John Travolta. John, anybody take one guess, and I'm finna kill the game with it. You gonna be like Trey Gang? You ain't even lying. I'm finna believe everything you say from now on, bro. Look at John Travolta. Guess who John Travolta look like? This what I got out my research, and I'm like, man, we been brainwashed, bro. I swear to God, bro, I get on my hands and knees. I'll come. No, 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 no. Think again. Think again. We talking about the present right now. Hmm. Shit. John Travolta, this guy, him. Guess who he look like? Him. Let's go. Hold up. Hold on. Now, nigga the cage, leave nigga the cage out of this. I want you to focus on John Travolta. John Travolta. And I'm telling the world. Y'all see that? Watch this. This shit so crazy. When I said this shit in the Jeffrey Epstein file, they were like, man, look, we want our blood every race right now. Watch this, y'all. Elon Musk. Nobody got it right. Get Elon Musk. Check this out. Elon Musk, right? Check this out. Check this out. Watch this. Look, look. Elon Musk. Fuck you talking about. Fuck you mean. And you want to know, damn, I said, damn, I didn't know this. Split motherfucking image. Now you mean to tell me you got Epstein that's in the cloning and he fuck with a nigga that's in the space and falling star? Yeah, no wonder why we working. Yeah, you ain't see that coming, did it? No, y'all ain't see that shit coming, did it? No, 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 no. I tell you this cloning shit for real. This cloning shit for real, bruh. Look. The clone is real. Look, the cloning is so real. Check this out. You want to know who else he looked like? Check this. Matter of fact, let me go to Jeffrey Epstein. Guess who Jeffrey Epstein looked like? Huh? This shit finna be some. Watch this, y'all. Check this out. Guess who Jeffrey Epstein would look like? Ted Bundy. Boy, they look like all of them. God damn, they look just like each. Ooh, especially, goddamn it, Jeffrey, man. Guess who Ted Bundy family is? So I was like, no wonder why they get away with this shit. They done brought, you know what I'm saying? Bro. Hold on, why did check this out? Hold on. If you think I'm lying, when I say that blood drop is real, that real bloodline drop, guess who Ted Bundy look like? Let me blow y'all mind right quick. Boy, thumb me up for my hard work. I did it for y'all. Hold on. Check this out. Hold on. Watch this. Trey ain't hit him with this one. Joe Biden. My God. God damn, JoJo. JoJo, you JoJo. Go to JoJo right quick. JoJo Biden, goddamn it. Guess who JoJo Biden would look like in Hi y'all. And guess who Joe Biden gonna look like though? You know what I'm talking about? Look, why did y'all hold up? Whoa! Trey Gang, don't do Trey Gang, stop it, Trey. Don't do that. I got to do it. Bundy. Yeah, Bundy look just like Joe Biden. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, wait a minute. Gotta go to Jeffrey Epstein on this one shit. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, John Travolta. Ooh, this shit finna get serious. Boy, this shit finna get serious. Look, shit, y'all. Look. Ooh. Ooh. Shit, no wonder why. Look, no wonder why they can get good like this. The rapists in the world. Hold on, wait a minute, man. I need to go to Joe Biden. Gotta go to Joe Biden. I had Joe Biden pull. Y'all ain't seeing research that I'm doing research. Check this out. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold on. This one. Joe Biden, right here. This one I want. Joe Biden, look. Bad little lights. Conning motherfucker. Man, them some conning motherfuckers, bro. That's why the Bible said, man, yeah, y'all better check out these peoples in these sheep suits. And that means those business suits. Shit, when they say, man, look at those, goddamn it. Oh, hold on, look. Watch this. Ah, look what Joe Biden looked like back in the days. What Joe Biden looked like back in the days? Guess who he looked like? Hold on. God damn it. Ted Bundy stop the fight. Man, these bitches better stop playing with me, bro. Yeah, what? Ted Bundy? Goddamn Joe Biden? Shit. Man, when I say, man, we all were lied to, bro, we all were lied to. Lied to. Like, we were lied to, bro. All this family. Shit. Look at this shit. Look, wait a minute. Look. Check this out. Stop playing with me. I would never known about none of this shit if you dig too deep in this shit. Just imagine, bruh, if you trying to solve this a murder case and all this shit popping up like, damn, this scam. You get out, we are this type of shit that you will pay a YouTube like, hey, look, we'll clout, fame, and all this shit. I'm cool. Not Trey Gang. Nope. Shit, hold up, wait a minute, look. It's the crazy part about it. And this crazy part about it, because this Bible says, come to the Bible, I can't have my feelings. I can't tolerate it. Hey, no, Trey, man, this God show shit that you saying, better read the Bible again. All I'm gonna say, I can't debate with you. Nothing. Only I can't debate with you on. Only thing I can say that the prophecy was fit. That's broken. They said, "Dang, not going to read the Bible again," cause God said that. Now me, I'm sitting up here like, man, look, y'all need to read the Bible again. Y'all need to, you know what I'm saying? And God said of this, Trey Gang, you wasting your time. Now, I got it's on my heart. I got to tell these people. It don't matter. It fucking don't matter. That's why I said, hey, the prophecy need to be fulfilled because they gonna not read the Bible. Then they read in Revelation when I said, you gonna be, and you do, and I'm gonna be like, well, damn, like 100, and he said 100 something thousand. I'm in there, thousand. Nope. Because you want to know who God gonna save first? The people right now on the truth about man, America's slaves in that. How did this shit go? It's the crazy part about it. Now I understand all your slave movies. Like, if you go to the movie Roots, watch this. How you think Rainbow got famous? Satan realized that, hey, I gotta, I see. Guess what? He gonna after its own kind. Right? Watch this. If you could trace Obama back, watch this. If you could trace Obama back, Brad Pitt, relative, bloodline, proven fact, they related, they cousins. If you look at Brad Pitt the most, man, you was like that. You gotta adopt y'all. It went to slavery. Tell the people, oh no, nah, this ain't slavery. We adopt these kids because they give them a better life. Right. Shit. Man, look. I'm out, gang. I just want out this. I'm just about to get started. About to get started with it. Cause once I get to that, okay, Trey ain't okay, this is confirmed. They related. Then let's go to the slave move. Then you finna go to John Travolta move, right? Then you finna go back all the 90s move. All the 90s songs. Who had control of the 90s time? And guess who could link to Jeffrey Epstein? I could go out with a bang with this. How many child stars in the 90s? Now, hold 90s, R&B. Look, all these kids. No wonder why they walking on the beach. Kids walking on the beach in foreign countries. Boy, this some cold shit. Look, ready for the world. Look, listen to the music. Then you got Cisco, Drew Hill. This all our favorite movie. Favorite movies. You look at what they look like, and you mean to tell God, please, my people. We never violent. We welcome anybody around the taught us to hate they ain't got money. They ain't getting it like how they getting it. Rap music is the problem why motherfucker treat everybody the way. The first thing the motherfucker is get into them like, yeah, nigga, I'm getting money. Nigga, you ain't getting money, I'm getting money. Everybody arguing about how they get money, how they get shit and slamming on niggas. You see what I'm saying? Then look, this music teaching young people how to fuck. Look, look at the music. R&B, Wonder Hit. Check this out, Mary J. Blige. Look how all these people sold they soul, bro. to get the money. Look, Tyree. Everybody sold they soul in the 90s. Hold up, Jodeci. Make it so bad. Look what they look like. Man, check this out. I done did so much research. No wonder why they would make us stars. Cause we some entertaining motherfuckers. Look at it like this here. We would never kill us. We hunters. We only thing we kill is when it's time to eat. Now them folk like give them guns in their hand, and since they so happy and shit, make them happy on rap music, trumpets and bass sounds, and you know what I'm talking about. Look at this shit, bro. Look how all these niggas were teenagers. Teenage, and your mama was the only one grown riding in the car playing this shit. And it was your grandmama would like turn that shit off. And you a child like, I don't know what's wrong. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, mama, you know what I'm saying, grandmama, you know what I'm saying? This shit crazy to me. Look, once you find out who left there, look who they look like. Check this out. It's only one particular race. It's only one particular race, and guess what race this is? Nigeria. Think I'm lying? What if I told y'all, hey y'all, don't you know if you is a part of slavery, you was Nigeria, and you came from either South Africa or West Africa or Nigeria. One of the three. And guess who they look like? Look, check this out. You see that? Watch this. Check this out. Guess what? I'm finna show you what land you finna come from right now. And I'm just finna show you image of Nigeria. Right here. Let me show you images of Nigeria. Look, hold up, wait a minute. That's for the white people to go. Hold on, wait a minute. That's why they call you nigga. Look at these images. That look like somebody uncle, brother right now, right? In the United States. Look, check this out. Look. Nigeria. Man, them white folk got us so goddamn it brainwashed that these people could call us a nigga and they know why their word generated from. Oh, I know Nigeria. Okay, boom. Look, check this out. That's why they showed us like this. Government experiment. Infect them with diseases. That's crazy, bruh. And look, these will be your sellouts. Allowing this to happen. Look at the image. Look like somebody granddaddy on. Look like somebody squeak ass granddaddy. He look like the pastor, like, yeah, you don't fuck with my daughters. My daughters is sacred. Come to find out they ain't nothing but freaks. You so strict on them, they were like, damn, you told them about the snake, and they like, damn, I want to taste the snake. Like, shit. Shit, daddy, what you trying to hide? Like, shit, this man here, you talk about the pudge and the jeans. Oh my God. And then look. Just look at the image. That's crazy. Once you look at the image, right? Check this out. Look at the image. And I said, hey y'all, if you go to Mr. Reason, right? If you go to we went to Nigeria. I want to go to Tongo. Right here. West Africa. Tongo. Right? Look what the Tongo people look like. See this shit? This who you is, right here. In America. See that? Same people. Look, same people. Look. Hold up. I gotta go to her. Hold on. See how the British? Check this out. Now you see how British finna come up? Tell me Trey Gang ain't the truth since I show y'all how British came up into this shit. You finna link all of this back up. Bro! Hey y'all. Man, I'm out of here. Cause I just want to show y'all, look how, you see how John Travolta and goddamn it, shit, do I need to go to Ted Bundy, goddamn it? Where Ted Bundy at? I gotta go to Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy is it now? Hi y'all. Man, look y'all, I'm out, gang. I just want to show y'all this before I even get started. Before I even get started, cause look, check this out. This one thing I did learn about this. Hold up. Damn! Hold up. Do I need to pull Barack Obama again? Man, I'm through talking. Bye, y'all. And I'm out, gang. I am butt nigga now.